Yes, we do. Umpire has the footy. Here we go, the second semi-final. Up in the air they go. Tonkin and Sellis. Tonkin gets it down, but straight down the throat of McLaren. He's wrapped up and dumped on the ground. Umpire will come in and ball up once again. And then on the deck, Dave Warren in there, grabbing the footy. Up they go. Even ruck comes there. So a nice pirouette by Warren, I reckon it was, again out of there. Gets the kick forward up to centre, up forward, tapped on down nicely. Bays get it through Renshaw. Gets it out to a teammate. Oh, a wild handball comes on, but it goes out to Callum Tonkin. He has to get rid of it. Comes over to Crispin. Crispin just gives a wild kick, not his best one. It's found a teammate, opponent play down there, and Luke Cooper for Langhorne Creek. Play on quickly. Well, just a short one inside the centre to the skip in Curtis Perry. Perry now fires one. That wasn't the best shot from Curtis. He's put it straight down to Callum Tonkin. He gives it over to Hamish Tonkin. Hamish Tonkin fires it down the line. That'll be Big Graham down there from the island. The Kangaroosta Island man, Graham. Graham loads up. Carpet, he wants a call. He's gone for home. He's gone for the big tonk. The big tonk didn't work. It's straight down the throat there at Damien James, Trev.
Yes, but Kevin,
it's a bit hard down there.
Sorry, mate. Nice curveball there.
Well done,
you have to be
poor old Trevor was looking at the
straight into a wardrobe.
Ball now, after that 50 metres, kick down by Langhorne Creek, goes over the far side of the ground, and again the Creeks come in and take the mark. Is that Stella? I think might have been out over there. So he kicks it into the forward line, and here's a chance for Kellogg now to put the ball right down in the scoring area. He does. It goes high down there, off hands it comes over to Encounter Bay. Encounter Bay got it all. Player didn't look where he kicked it at all. Straight to the opposition. Creeks take the mark now. Back in it goes. Off hands now. Ball's down the ground. All player tried to come through with it. Play on, says the umpire, and the umpire will come and throw it up. Just about 30 metres out from the goal. Up it goes again, and they didn't get away with that one.
That was a soccer dive, wasn't it?
Was it ever?
Cameo, that
ball goes over the top to Seller. Seller just comes in, puts the ball on the boot. It's a long kick in, and the ball falls short. And Counter Bay will mark the ball on that last line. They kick it out to the far side of the ground. And Elijah Horrocks has got it. Goes around there, normally onto that left foot. Dars kicks it in just as well. That one went to the right spot. It would have been in a bit of trouble then. And Renshaw's got it in the back pocket. He plays on. Puts the ball up high. Up high it goes. Off hands it goes. Ball's on the ground again. Going nowhere with it. The umpire will come and toss it up. Nifty. No score so far.
No. We'll give it to the cupboard dweller.
Sad years, heading towards the 3-minute mark. First quarter. Up they go. Comes out there by the base. Kick smothered though. Hits out the wing, goes back out, handball comes out, heads back around, there's ping pong out there, comes out now, the Creeks, they go forward, going up forward, over the back, and this defensive mark out there to Bulldog, with a stellar player in the background, puts it out up here, out it comes on here, Horrocks got over there, and he turns around and gets it from coming in underneath. And took the body out, the umpire says, I'll take that. Horrocks for the base, puts it forward, bang, out it comes again. Beautiful mark there, and that one through there was 2. Daniel 2 for the base. Turn around, his fifth.
Player come inside, he wouldn't leave.
Good call, he was too far.
Damien James.
Umpire saw him, he went to move. And
old school.
He turned around, and because he never got it, the whistle was going. You could even hear that.
Well, he hadn't called play on, so he was only about a metre away.
He was telling him to go. Telling him to go, he just wouldn't listen.
Yeah, he blew the whistle, even we heard it in here. But so, Tool now for Encounter Bay will line up. He's only going to be 15-20 metres out, directly in front. Should not be a problem. Puts this one through. Bingo, FP action.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Yep.
Well, Box wouldn't be happy, Seller wouldn't be happy out there. Watch the dander come out of this one in the rucking duel. Boys have finally got the football out. We've got a school right behind us here at the Wollonga Oval playground in there, and that's where she's been living for the last couple of minutes. We're back with the central umpire now, ready to fire up. Big Seller takes on Callum Tonkin again. Temperature, the coach won't be happy. That is Seller, number 15, going up for the footy. Tonkin gets the tap down. She's at ground level. But Langhorne Creek get it out. Oh, the tackle's gone on. The ball has got to be. Good effort. Second effort from Callum Tonkin. A good one. Oh, at 50, you've got to give him back the football. Langhorne Creek, you've had a week off. You could have just dusted yourself up on the rules. Umpires have been hot on this. They have been right hot on it.
Well, they must have had a lesson and forgotten what they learned.
Kevin, you call him. Before we went on air, what was Callum Tonkin doing?
Shooting for goals.
Practicing for goals. Did I say, did he take it all out of him? Don't wear yourself out on do it in the game. Callum Tonkin needs to kick the goal. The kick is on its way. He's getting it straight over Wally Gratz's head down there for the goal umpire, Callum Tonkin.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
The umpire comes in now to throw the ball up. I wonder if they'll do it again. Up it goes. In go the ruckman again. Tonkin knocked it down. Gone out there. Quick hand pass goes across to the creeks. They kick it into the forward line. Oh, player there. He had plenty of time to grab hold of it, but didn't. And that was Cody Hellier. Ball's on the ground now. The umpire coming again. Oh, I think the week off they must have gone on holiday or something.
That might be sampling the price.
Oh, I reckon they might have sampled what was in some of the kegs in there. There's another free kick out here now.
Come to play today.
Tonkin. He goes on the far side of the ground. The ball bounces nicely for the Counter Bay player over there. Picks it up on the ground again. Creeks are in front there. Player there that had a handful of that was Alexander Clickett. Goes over the top, and they should be able to score from
Matty
this
Tonk. No.
And then he puts the ball on the outside of his boot and sneaks it in for 1 point. And that is the first score there to Langhorne Creek. They go to 1 point, trailing in Counter Bay 2 goals on our FPH scoreboard.
Certainly is a Counter Bay now. Waiting for the ball. It's just gone right out, so a bit of a chase down there.
It's gone out to the gate. Julie's just charged another $10 to come back in.
Just asked if it was leaving and returning, so she's charged them again. Bayes now with the ball. Down at the bowling club end there. Kimmel goes in, goes out and finds a big boy out there. And Renshaw with it. He's out the back flank. Counter Bay defending now. Go up to the wing. Up they go. Counter Bay's up. The ball comes from behind. Comes down. Bayes get round, but it's loose. Comes out. Finally gets the kicks out, but flies over. Comes out here quickly and Seller for the Creeks. Bombs this ball up going forward. Out they go, the Bayes underneath it, runs twice, gets it all up, gets the ball out to these players, hits the deck down there, and I think the umpire's probably going to have to come in here because it's not
That's a bit lucky, unlucky Langhorne Creek, because the player just dives straight on top of it.
We've got ourselves 8.5 minutes in the first quarter. Up they go. Ruckman go down. Comes back down. Handball out by the base. They go out now the top side. Pretty tight there. Picks up Prickly out there. And I reckon that could be Nicholas Marshall. Marshall goes out. He goes Gaza. Continue. Bad bounce. Turn around. It's 3 on to 2 here for Creeks up. Turn around. He sits on it. Oh, you thought the other one was unlucky. That's the bigger one too.
If you're watching her on telly, I bet you go ooh as well.
So it's on the forward flanks for Counter Bay now. Over on the clubroom side up there. Goes up there down. Up and down goes Kellogg. Kellogg gets wrapped up. Comes out wide. Turns around. Continually gets it.
Gary.
Gary gets it. And he goes forward. Touch and she's in the forward pocket for a ball to the umpire and Counter Bay to attack.
Good snap, sharp stuff, quick on the feet. Gaz had a good game last week, probably best this season. Last week in the finals.
He's probably unlucky on that, the bounce backwards.
Yeah.
He was open, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Too much wind in the ball.
I think we dropped some dirt on this over as well. Can't be the deck. It must be the wind, too much air in that ball. I knew to blow that one up too. Trevor. I seen you with that bomb.
I think you put about 85.
Boundary umpire with the footy, throws it back in again. 2 ruckmen go up, comes down the bays. It's an area that will bring the rain up high. She goes in front, mark out there, not 15. Might have gone 25 up, but then only went 10 forward. Underneath it is Renshaw, is it? Yes, it is. No, it's Baldock. Baldock with the football, fires a ping pong inaccuracy high over the top. Too big for Callum Tonkin, but underneath it is Kyle Hayter. The young fella exploded on the scene this year, had a great season, a hell of a golfer.
He'll eat it from this distance.
Distance isn't a problem, he does have a really good kick on him, so
Strathy
distance-wise,
put a couple through.
only a little bit of breeze just been coming up, not a lot in at the moment. Kyle Hayter, the left-footed, it's on its way. Wally Gratz has put the 2 hands back, and we see it run way. He's gone for the pacemaker, a point only. 2 goals, 1 in Counter Bay, 1 point Langhorne Creek on FBX Sport.
Langhorne Creek about to bring it back in. Tom Derham's got the footy. Deciding where to kick it. He probably come over to the change room side. There's a long kick down the ground. And the back of the pack out there.
He's got him up, mate. It was about an hour and a half too late to come in.
And Troy Blackwell's got to give the ball back again. He's got to go back now, and it's gone to Tyler Balder. That's right, getting there. Straightens old up. We're going around that little bit. Anyway, Baldock comes. Oh,
floater.
He's lucky he didn't get it right in the mush, yeah. And Perry's got it. Gets it over the top to Kellogg. Kellogg kicks it further down. There's a good mark out there with a little fella with Lachlan McGregor. McGregor kicks it over to his teammate, right over that far side of the ground, and they've got loose players all the way down that boundary line there. And Kellogg's got another kick now. He's all over the place. Kellogg kicks it always a long one in. That's not a real good kick. Comes off his boot. A terrible angle. Here's a chance. The ball comes in now. It goes in close, and that would have been taken down there by one of the Tonkins, I reckon. It's gone over the head of the 2 players coming in. Counter Bay pick it up, and they pick him up, throw him on the ground, and the umpire will come in and dust the ball up.
Chuck it up in the air. It is. It was Baldock. It was the man back there that saved that one, Kev. The kick, his kick forward wasn't a beauty, but anyway, we created a stoppage. Up they go. Callum Tonkin into it now. Tap over the top. Series of taps. Again, Lockie McGregor gets a little tap up to Kellogg. Kellogg loads up the left foot, bends around the body. Too far out for him. Punched away it is again. Picked up now by Dominish. Dominish is forced to the boundary line and over the fence. And that's really Artie Riley. Big Jonesy's sitting down there. Big Panther Jones, get that one on the picture. Umpire with the footy to wicket back in again. Come off hands. Good tie, throw in again. Up go the ruckman. It's all Langhorne Creek up there. Ball down. Plenty of players around the footy. Jesus, scrum in the bottom. Umpire will come in and sort this lot out. And we'll ball up just at the top of the kick-off square. So Langhorne Creek need a goal. Be in touch. Bays. Going to keep rolling on. They had a great start last week. Very good again today. Ball come out. Plenty of ball. Plenty after it. Dominish is after it. He gets pulled off the football. Bay's got it. Toe poke. Forward. Kick over. Oh, player there ridden into the back. How's the umpire see that one? Play on's the call. Counter Bay loaded up down the club room side wing, or change room side wing I should be. Oh, Elijah Horrocks has got it. He's got it all right. He's got wrapped up by all the old Hawk pie, yeah. Up they go again. Tonkin Seller in there quickly. Ball loose down up on the spit. Oh, he ducked in underneath that one. That could be the skipping Curtis Perry, I reckon, in there, is it? No, it's not. Number 26 was there. Shannon Jones. And Jonesy.
Up she goes. Oh, he's almost took like he should put a saddle on him. He threw his leg around him and everything.
Ride me like a pony, Daddy. Ride me like a pony.
So Callum Tonkin for the Bays puts it all up, and this Creek's all sitting underneath
Tyson got
that.
dumped.
Tyson got dumped well, yeah.
Tyson's gone down, and it comes over here to Thomas Durham. Durham gets called play on now. Goes out, goes over the top, and it reads well there by Langhorne Creek, and comes out through to Scott Tonkin. Scott Tonkin for the Creeks, puts them in the forward lines. Up they goes, over the back, the Bays, comes down. Man in front grabs it, he gets done, he goes back. Kellogg's got it, spins around,
good
left
kick.
foot, goes over, McGregor, and she's off hands. Oh, well, she's through.
No, I reckon he's got it.
She's through, I reckon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
To toss the ball up it goes again. Seller got that one, pushed it down. His player stroked them, but he couldn't grab hold of it. Yep, they go, and that was Tonkin that had it for a while. I reckon the Matthew.
He's gone on the ball. No attempt.
No attempt. Didn't even try and get rid of it. And there goes a free kick to Encounter Bay.
No, young Jonesy it was.
Jonesy again, was it? And Encounter Bay with it now. Down the ground they'd go, and I reckon that might have been Blackwell that had hold.
Oh, good grab, Tyson.
It's gone down to Tyson Newell.
Strong
Newell
hands.
in the pack now. Tyson Newell very strong when the ball comes along. He grabs it, doesn't very often have it knocked out of his hands. Played a few games for the Crows second side in the SANFL a couple of years ago. Now Tyson Newell will come in, and this will probably be almost right on the 50-metre arc, you would think. It is. Put the ball, that doesn't worry him much. The ball will fall
Just off
a little bit short, and Seller's quite happy to give a point away there. So 2 goals, 2 to Encounter Bay, 1 goal, 1 to Langhorne Creek, and now FPA scoreboard.
Seller's got the full ball. He got a short one in. Ticked it. That one's could go out of bounds on the full touch, says the bad round
Where
boy.
was that touched?
And Henry umpire says yes, it was.
That's a Pearson too.
Right in front of us here. And then commentary here at Wollonga Oval. Second semi-final. Encounter Bay, Langhorne Creek. Big Seller gets it and punches it forward. He races on. Encounter Bay wins. Oh, pulled up. Went to toe poke it forward, come off the side of the boot, and he's put it out of bounds. A free kick, it goes to Glen Creek. They're on fire quickly. Kobe Hellier goes to Seller. Seller goes right to the dish dash of Matty Tonkin. He will go and burn. The run comes out. Lockie McGregor will be it. Distance not maybe a little bit too far for Lockie. He has got a good kick on him, and he cobbles it up. He makes his 15, now loads up, goes for home. She's a floater, a bouncy ball, bounces high. Chance down there, Callum Tonkin handballs it out in front of him. Player comes forward, wrapped up. Langhorne Creek is wrapped up. He's taken to the boundary line. And the bounce. Umpire will throw her up, Trev.
So he is in that forward pocket there for the Creeks. It goes over, gets underneath. Tonkin pushes him down. He played for it and got it, so he gets up with the ball out here now. It's McLeod, isn't it?
Benny.
Big Benjamin McLeod for the Creeks. We'll have a shot. All the Bay's food staff there get behind him and tell him how good he's going. Puts this ball up, it looks like it's going to be well short in front. Over the back it goes. Creeks dive on it, come out onto the bottom there. Smothered again, that was great there. Creeks recovered. The Bays get it all up, and they get a forces throw up in the forward pocket right on the scoreboard side, which is just on the top side now. And she goes. Tonkin can't get a big smack onto it. Turns around, comes back down. Everybody jumps on it. The umpire will back into repeat it again. 18 minutes gone in the first quarter.
There's been a push out and he's paid it. I reckon that might be McLeod again.
I think Encounter Bay thought, well, we better give a free kick away in front of goals ourselves there.
So, yeah, be interesting to see that one there. The other guys just missed it then. So,
But, he looked like he got a fair shove out there.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what was going on the other way.
Yeah, it does. But
he goes up,
he
misses that, goes there. So the FBA scoreboard, 1 goal 2, Langhorne Creek, Trade and Encounter Bay, 2 goals 2.
Hamish Tonkin will bring it back in, Kevin.
Yep, if he finds the ball, probably gone out by the gate. Anyway, Tonkin's got hold of it. I wonder which way he'll go. Will he kick it in our direction or the high side?
Go to the top. Go the high. Go for the
There's nothing down
Yeah,
there.
he desires to go to the high side with it. Over he goes, that far side. Up they go. Free ball comes out, and that might be McGregor that was out there trying to do something with it, but he can't. The umpire says, give it to me and I'll toss it up.
Matty Tonk.
Throws it up again. Down it goes. Ball's on the ground. Counter Bay pick it up. A long hand pass goes out. Will it give the advantage to the side? It didn't give any advantage at all. They might get away with this, I reckon. Holding the ball.
Yep, look at it.
Play had it with one hand. It spun around a couple of times. And the free kick goes out there.
That was Jones again. That's too holding the ball.
Anyway, the player there from Counter Bay gets hold of the ball, kicks it right down the ground. Goes over near the club room over that side of the ground, and the ball just hugs the boundary line over there, stays in. Counter Bay player in tall picks it up, and the umpire says you're a bit late though. He comes and says give it to me and I'll toss it in. That big black cloud now is gone, I reckon.
No, there's another one.
There's another one coming, is it?
It's bringing his brother.
The boundary umpire throws it up, ball's on the ground. Plenty of McLaren players around there. They handball it out, and the player that handballed it out had someone onto him as well. And the umpire took a long time to blow his whistle. And in the end, the player said, "For God's sake, blow the whistle." Throw the ball up. Up it goes again. There's a long punch down out over there, and the little player there in Fife tries to get it, but the boundary line's a little bit too close. So Fife from Counter Bay. The umpire's got hold of it now. We're nearly 21 minutes into the first term. Up it goes. Seller pushes it down. Give his smaller players plenty of chance. Then out of the packet, you kick by the creek. Up they go, the big fellas. No one can grab hold of it though. Hand pass out. Gone to the advantage now of Langhorne Creek. Counter Bay player hanging back there.
Well done, Hillier.
And the ball now, that was climbing.
Oh, Matty
had hold of it, and the player slipped over. Then he's about to get
on the ball.
That's holding the ball as well. And the umpire will come in, pay it, and Sweetman gives the ball back to his teammate. And in Counter Bay now.
Is that Westy, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
West. West now kicks it down the ground, and Westy says, well, I didn't really want that.
Burns. That would have gone straight in the caravan if it was still parked over there. Would have broken the window.
It probably would have, and kicks it out of bounds on the full left.
Yeah, not a good one. Burnt that one. Advantage on the high side. You don't want to give them away. Langhorne Creek go backwards they go, and they go through Jed Roth. What's he going to do? Switch it up? No, they're going to go back again. He's burned it. He's kicked it over Kellogg's head. Jared turns around and gives him the dirtiest, filthiest look. Ball comes over the top. I reckon that's Tyson Neal with the football. Looks like Tyson does it. Jabs it forward. Here's a chance now for Kyle Hayter to get up. Pass through his hands. Big Seller at the back door. Quick hands he gets. They switch up play through the centre corridor. Jonesy. It's Boldy. He's out in cricket. Back that over the top again. They're still coming in numbers, Langhorne Creek. They're backing each other up. Counter Bay now swung into it. Crispin's at the bottom of the pack. They're wrestling him. Bit of judo going on. Umpire will come in with his pee and his whistle. We'll ball it up right on the 50-metre arc. It is for Counter Bay. Flick it up in there into the time on period. Helen Tonkin flips it back over the top. Now with Dominish. Matthew Dominish gets it over wide. Kobe Hellier and Kellogg. Kellogg waits for the footy, gets him. Gets the handball away. Tap over the top. Westy with the football. Got it to get it over. He does. Gets it up over. Okay to Reece Kleinick. Kleinick jams it on the boot and he turns it over. Finds Arbin. Big Benny Arbin. Comes up through the centre corridor. The big fella to the big fella in the coaching Cellar. Cellar has the run on Cleggett out on the clubroom side wing. He gets it, marks it on the run, bolts forward. He picks it up through his teammate in Caleb Howe. He's got all the time in the world. Loads up for goals right on the line. How we seen it, we marked it. It's through. It's touched, says the goal umpire. Wasn't completed mark on the way through, and 1 point only to Langhorne Creek boys. 1-3, 2-2 in Counter Bay.
Counter Bay kick it in and they find his player in the back lines. Out he comes, that's
Crispy.
Jack Crispin come out, that to dive down to get that one. I thought Howe was a little bit there. He turned around, picked up Crispin now, drives this ball up, set the centre half forward. Big man goes up. Oh, nearly gets it. Can't get it down. He grabs out there behind. No, umpire's missed it.
Where are you?
Back behind, umpire by 50 metres away.
Somebody had to see that, apart from us.
Turn around, so off he goes out quickly there in Curtis Perry. Perry puts it over and finds his Seller comes in. He finds out here comes in the centre.
The terrorist.
And he finds it, Matthew Dominish for the Creek goes off. That's a short kick, very short. Goes out, goes back to Seller. Seller now gets told to go on. Goes out deep, out they wide, up they go.
Really
Double
shot,
and that's That's a mark to Encounter Bay defence.
Even pay that in minis.
He took 3 grabs at it, so up there goes. The umpire pulls him around now. So he turns around, stands up, he will come to the boat. He doesn't know where to go. Turns around, kicks it all out with his snap until he finds this player out there at the back flank. Now he goes out wide, goes out extremely wide, and it goes out that far that they've burnt the ball and given away for not being touched. That is poor football going that. So it comes back in by the creeks, up they go, comes back down into the centre here, turns around, creeks go, Crispin comes in, turns around, gets up, he gets wrapped up, the umpire centre half forward, will bounce the ball up, and there are 25 minutes gone in this first
Creek's
quarter.
done a good job of stopping the Bays run, haven't
Very
they?
close to
the blocks quick.
quarter time siren at the moment. Up they go.
Go, Kenny.
Push it down, went out there to Continually, I reckon. He was about out of that. He did. He tried to mark it out here, and it goes over here to Gary. Let's get hold of it. Put the ball up high into the forward line. It goes.
Well done, Graham. Oh, has he paid the mark? Yes, he has. He's paid the mark. He's paid the mark. Yep. Oh, that's courageous stuff.
He could have hit the post and the fence.
Might have needed the truck to take him home.
I reckon they would have. Or the crane here to put the post back in. Anyway, he's on
the replay.
He's on.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
One hell of an angle here. Put this through.
The creek player wasn't.
That's not too bad either. He put that one through the goal.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Into the grand final, get a week off. So good a goal to get at the 26.5 minute mark here in the first term at the Wollonga Oval, second semi-final.
The next week off will be very handy, I reckon.
I would think so, because they're going to duke it out in the next couple of weeks. We've got a beauty coming up tomorrow. The old locals next tomorrow. Up they go again. Stella Tonkin gets the tap down, gets it down to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal jams it up on the boot. She's gone bouncing down. Oh, how's the bounce, Tyson? He's kept it in nearly all the way down. Did somebody get a fingertip on it? Gary would have hoping for it. So he's made himself about 85 metre gain there, what they're talking AFL, whatever sort of crap that is. That was a huge kick for Tyson. Inside 50 for Encounter Bay. Boundary umpire with a 40. Callum needs this tap. Tap to this good. Goes to Tool. He busts through his fingers. Langhorne Creek had all of the footy. And he ain't going nowhere in that one.
I think the
Ready
time is about to be.
Ah yes, well if Gilesy was his in control today, we could say he'd be blowing it now, but we don't know what's happening up there. Ball comes down again. We heard him last week. Ball comes in, flapped around. Umpire.
Free kick from the back. Slim.
Hanging on.
Yeah, Creek's free kick.
Bringing it all the way back, are we?
Yep.
It'll take 5 minutes to get it back.
We're already in Encounter Bay with this quarter. We only had a
Deep in the pocket, so it's pretty good, isn't it?
4 goals this quarter. A bit of time in there, haven't we? Creek, short, across the goals they come to Thomas Derham. Derham goes in short. Jake Dominish has got to get there. He gets it on the bounce. There goes the lonely old honker they got here. It needs a few more pies, that honker, I tell you.
More oomph in it.
A little bit more oomph in it, it certainly is. So quarter time scores here. It is Encounter Bay, 3 goals, 2. Langhorne Creek, 1 goal, 2. We'll wait on the goal umpires. 1 goal, 3. Oh, they're missing one, are they? Yeah, I'm missing. No? Yes? Is that my eyes deceiving me? 1, 2.
I've got a
1.
1-3.
Well, I've got a 1-3. So we'll wait on the goal umpires to check that one up. That's unofficial. At least it's only the first quarter.
Nothing unusual.
And we deduct him $20 off out of their pay for every point they're on today. That goes into the poor man's development calling fund.
Goes
in the blue caravan.
Yes, it goes.
The only blue caravan part around the oval. Please donate. So that's it. Goal kickers, Trev, while we're waiting on the goal umpires.
Goal kickers quickly Encounter Bay, Callum Tonkin, Daniel Tall and Joshua Graham and Jared Kellett for Langhorne Creek.
I reckon we're going to have a look at this.
Bowl and Spinksy. Spinksy. It is Darren Hinks.
Hinks.
We called him. You called him Spinksy the last time. And he had to go home and watch the replay, didn't he? And he's been ribbing me all morning.
Spinksy. Or Hinksy. There's two. There's Spinks and Hinks.
Yeah, well, Spinks plays. Hinks go on, boys.
Yeah.
What are we going to do here? We're going to wave this off?
No, I don't think so.
We're going to cross it up?
Get the
Come
cross
on,
one.
whoa.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have to do.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Sorry about that. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to go here and start the old plucky. We do. And here we go, folks. Start of the second term. Up high they go. Callum Tonkin gets the football tapped down into it. Langhorne Creek, handball's up in the air. He's a fiery one, still goes back up again. Wheeled around the body and the kick down forward there is boy Blackwell. He's up in the centenary. He can't get out. He wraps up Westy. Westy's got the footy. They've turned and burned him a couple of times. As the umpire sees this one, it doesn't happen. Umpire will come back and we'll ball up. Ball up. He will 40 metres out in front of Langhorne Creek goals. There's that new footy. Look at that new footy fly up there. Comes back out, Callum Tonkin, handballs that back up, now out to West. West now loads up the footy, out close to the wing to Elijah Horrocks, can't get it there, but Nick Marshall can do the run and chase, he needs it to bounce up for him. It does, he sits, he's got some help coming, but Langhorne Creek turn and burn the football with him, that is Derham. Derham gets a one up to Seller, backwards, back indoor again, handball over to Seller, the big fella has to bend his back. They're going backwards here, Langhorne Creek, it goes the way of Curtis Perry. Curtis Perry now fires it up. Forward casual, stolen by Tyson Neal, and you don't reckon Tyson's going to go and tell Curtis out. Thank you very much, mate. That was a beautiful.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Licking his lips.
Anyway, now the umpire comes in to throw it up from that goal. Up they go again. Well, that was probably dead even then from the two ruckmen. Ball's on the ground now. And Langhorne Creek, a little bit more oomph in them in this second quarter. Get it out of the top, hand pass over the top of his head. Luckily he had a player behind him over there, teammate. And the free kick is going to Encounter Bay. Too high, says the umpire. And the free kick goes out there to Sweetman. So Sweetman's got hold of it. Hugs the boundary line all at the back of the pack. Tyson's come to play today. And Tyson Neal's got hold of it. Kicks a long kick in at the back of the pack. Almost taken down there by Encounter Bay. Couldn't get it on the second grab though. And the umpire says, what's happened here?
I'll have it.
I'll have it, he said. And he's got it. The umpire throws it up. And up it goes. Pushed down. Creeks get it out of the pack. Goes down to the centre half back area for Langhorne Creek. All comes off hands. Little hand pass goes to the advantage of his team. And down the ground they'll go with it now. There's not too many people down this part of the world, and the ball goes across over there, and it will be a free kick to Encounter Bay because no one got near enough to it to touch it. You don't want to jump that fence because if you happen to clip your foot on it, you're in big trouble. Anyway, they kick it back in. It's gone out there for Encounter Bay to get it kicked back in again. Down the ground they go with it. And that player that had hold of it then in number 16 was James Bradford. Bradford gets it across. Gets it across to his teammate down there in Tall.
Hang on, this is a training drill.
Tall picked someone up. How did he do that? Standing by himself in the goal square. So Encounter Bay now got a shot on goal.
Big Graham.
25, and that one is Joshua Graham. And Joshua Graham can just
thank you very much.
Get in over the top it goes.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Yeah. Anyway, they got the ball back.
Yeah,
so.
that was just amazing setup. I mean, it was good bit of work.
Well, that was good.
Intercept and Mark's coming back in. It started from Bradford. Bradford got it over to Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall squared it up into the centre. The fire on kick some straight down to Graham. And Graham from 2 metres out says, thank you very much. Easy as that, kid.
Yeah.
Hey?
Easy as that if you stand in the right place at the right time. Anyway, up they go again. Tonkin goes up high. Ball lands a bit heavy on his backside down there. And the ball comes back again. Oh, here was a chance for Crispin. He tried to run through a brick wall. And as you'd expect, he bounced off.
Superman leaps and bounds and just crashes.
He crashed right on his behind. Ball now is on the ground. Picked up by picked up by Langhorne Creek. They've got hold of it. Down the ground they go. And there's a fingertipper taken out there by Nick Marshall. And Nick Marshall is too far out to score this time. And kicks it out wide out here. He's lead. Looking out there, was it for Tyson Neal again? No, it wasn't Tyson Neal. It must have Graham. And the Creeks have got it down that far side of the ground. They try to juggle the ball. They juggled it across the boundary line and out of bounds there, Trev.
Well, good work, Trev. You got any breath left?
Those beers are nice.
You didn't. I see you come past the bar. You didn't bring us any.
Yeah, no, I had one over, one on the way back.
You had a ball in one hand and a bottle in the other.
I Up she goes out there, out flank on the top side, comes out, the bay's tracking out, breaks out, gets away, gets a handball over, comes out there, the creek side, pick it up in Dominish. Dominish goes backwards, he messes up on it, out comes,
Nick.
over to Nick, he gets it up there, puts it up from counter bay, into the forward pocket.
Oh, Tyson, good body.
Boy, oh boys, and he's kicked over now, he's gone out, he's man in
To Graham again, Graham number 3.
Goes round, so FP8 scoreboard.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Ball with the umpire up in the middle. We fly again. Callum Tonkin gets it over. He goes over there to his teammates. There's Corey Gamble. Don't get it. Gamble back to Daniel Tull. Puts an airy high one up in the air, but up underneath it there will be Thomas Derham. Derham gets it, plays on quickly, goes back out wide he does, and finds up his teammate, Misty Blackwell was it, comes back inbound and gets down to David Warrant. They're running up and down on the same spot at the moment, the Creeks. The Bays have rattled them. Creek now, the little daisy cut, I reckon that might have hit the hand on the way past, didn't it? Play on's the call, down to Dominish, he gets it and jams it on the boot, squares it up continually underneath the football. Takes a high mark, they're screaming for it. Caleb Howe wants it, I'm on my own. I was for a while, he does. Good fly, you got to pay that, mate. That was a great attempt. Howe turns, Burns goes. Centre R40's put it wide, deep out in the pocket. Here's a chance for Renshaw. Renshaw and McLeod. And Renshaw wins to the boundary line. Well, I suppose the boundary line won in the end. And underneath the light tower boundary, umpire will throw it back in.
Certainly is. There over in the main bar area up there. Up she goes top side. Nobody really gets it. Puts it all out. Comes over. Comes around the flank. Goes out. The bay's flicked it out forward. Goes round. Comes
Lockie.
over. It's locked here. Goes off.
McGregor.
The umpire looks good.
Oh, yeah.
He's happy.
You don't miss him.
There it is.
Anyway.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Went to Woodville West Orange and made a name for himself down there in the SANFL.
They went down the southeast, made a bigger name.
A real big name up there. Anyway, we'll tell you a bit about that later. The ball goes up in the centre, in it goes over the top. Here's a chance now for Counter Bay to get it up high. It goes over near the boundary line, bounces at right angles, and was it touched across the line?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it's going to be a free kick. Thomas Durham with the footy. Durham with the footy will sail it past. It's been just blocked out a little bit. Just deep on the new change room side pocket here at Wollonga Oval. High ball, high up in the air again. They all fly up, no one gets it. Sock it off the ground and this boy continues. Put it straight down the throat there of Bradford. Bradford puts it straight down the throat of their big fella in Callum Tonkin. He dishes off to Tool. Tool loads up. Where are you, Big Graham? You're on a roll. Gets it knocked out of his hands. They've three-timed him down there. Oh, crash tackle. Beautiful tackle by the Bay. The Creeks get it. They take a wild thing. And the wild thing's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's gone into the Encounter Bay faithful. And don't they mind that. And Nick Marshall, you just had me standing underneath that football, and he has. He's got it. So Nick Marshall returned the journey.
He's a good kick from there.
Yeah, I know. You protege. He's loaded it up. It's gone big time. It's gone to the square. They're flying high early. There's plenty of hands on it. Creek squeeze it. They get it out of bounds. The run-on comes now from the big fellas through the Langhorne Creek. And the fire back was a top one. It's in the interception. The interception is returned back. Goes down to Jared Kellogg to Langhorne Creek. Here's a chance for Caleb Howe, but Renshaw's better. Oh, Renshaw, you want to be a little bit careful that you're in finals, and you've seen it, umpire. Umpire's seen it, and Caleb, this deserves what you don't do. You let him earn the mark, but you don't let him earn it that well. Renshaw will get a shot on goal. He will be 35 metres out, distance not a problem. He is known for his kicking for goals, Renshaw, but I know he's playing at the back line.
He sneaks forward a lot though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Both of them sneak up a little
He's
bit
come
there in
back
Tyler
where he's on the
Baldock.
ground for his run up anyway.
Yeah. He must be a good bloody cricketer, I tell you. He's 6'7". Get him as a fastball. He's gone back 150 yards. Renshaw, best on ground last week for the Bays, on his way in to kick one and to load him up. It's coming back. Renshaw's pretty happy. Oh, get back to the back lines. Get me up the four.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Ground goes Langhorne Creek with the ball, and the umpire comes and says, I'll throw it up again. Not far out of the centre circle. And Counter Bay now got a handy lead up, especially if this rain starts coming down in a minute. Down the ground they go. There was a kick, probably in danger out there, and
No, was on the ball.
Langhorne Creek called him to play on. Ball now is knocked back, and Langhorne Creek at the run of it. And this could be Matthew Tonkin, is it, has got hold of it. He kicks it back in again, goes across there to Derham. Derham kicks it in and he finds Dominish. And Dominish has got hold of it. And the half-back flank in the kicker in short, and that was about 14.5 metres. And the big fella there takes the mark. In Seller puts it across. Muffy continues in front. He can't do anything with it though. He's got hold of it. He gets a free kick. He plays for them. This is the thing he used to do many years ago when he played for the Southern Zone. He used to play for us. Comes in now and he puts his boot into it, kicks it in short. And Curtis Berry now's got a chance to have a shot on goal. Make him go around a little bit. He keeps going around anymore. He'll be straight out in front. Back he goes. And Curtis Perry now, can he put this one through? Sun comes out. How long will stay out for? But Curtis Perry will kick this just inside 50, about 3 steps inside. Puts the ball up high. Puts the ball up high, very high, and straight through the goals. And that is Curtis Perry.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
That's a
Bay
boom.
runner anyway.
Is it?
Yep, Bayes, that is. Ball comes back up again. We'll change the ruckman in there. Comes back down to McLeod. He gets it back down to Kellogg. He's put an airy one up in there. Tonkin tries to get down. Continually comes out with the football. Handballs comes back in. The tackle gets it put away from Langhorne Creek, but he's going to end up with a free kick as well for too high, and that is Kellogg, is it?
Looks like it. Ooh, a shot kick,
Yeah, she's a float. You put too much air in that one too, but the kick was okay because Caleb Howe can read it, and that floated in and it stuck right between his eyes, 40 metres out. This could be 2 from 2 guys. They're having a bit of a peg back here. Counter Bay won't want to let their guard down. Creek can catch them back up quickly and make you pay. So Caleb Howe on his way in. Directly in front. Kick from 45 metres is on its way. Drop punt on its way. Goal umpire doesn't move while he grats down there. He puts it straight over his head. Caleb Howe, Langhorne Creek.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Again, they jump high on the way down again. Tonkin got the ball, kicks it down the ground. That's Tonkin for Encounter Bay. There's plenty of Tonkins out there today. There's one of them now about trying to get the hold of the ball. He can't get past.
That's hold the ball.
Get past Crispin with it, but they're on the ground. And the umpire will come in here and throw it up again. He's got hold of the ball. Throws it up. Tonkin knocks it down again. Bounces it down like a tennis ball. Goes out there. Tyson Neal had hold of it. Now here's a chance now for Baldock. He's got no one out there. Picked out the opposition down there, and it's taken by Rothy. Rothy's got hold of it. The player down there, that's a good mark. He's running the same way as the ball and took it over his shoulder. And Blackwell now go back and wait for the team to get down the other part of the ground. I think he has burned it too. It's gone straight out of bounds. And the boundary umpire signals exactly where it went out, about where a caravan used to be.
Yeah, we would have given that back by now.
Oh, absolutely.
And Encounter Bay with the ball.
Fraser Tonkin.
Fraser Tonkin's got hold of it. Kicks it up high. Plenty of players under the ball out here. They fly high. It falls a little bit short. And Fife gets hold of it. Throws it back to the boundary umpire. Jump on now, we'll throw it in again. In it goes. Oh, that is a shocker.
Yeah, wild.
They'd have to throw that in again.
Replay.
It's almost as good as a kick, wasn't it?
Yeah, I reckon they brought the spinners on from this end, I think.
Did you put the wind on the right side of that?
Yep.
He must have only put on one side. He got a bias like a bowl on it when he threw that in. And anyway,
see, that's the trouble when you get too much air in it. They just can't control it.
You get too much
fire
air.
tosses up again. On the ground it goes. They're just fighting for it out there, and finally Encounter Bay come away with the ball. Player decides he'll just run straight through, and
Fraser.
Player there from Langhorne Creek put his hands on top of the ball as he was about to kick it, and nearly got his hands kicked off. And the ball now is in another sack of players. I think they're just waiting out there now for half-time.
It's turned into one of them games, hasn't it? The sting's taken out a little bit. Now it's a grind back. Langhorne Creek are trying to do the grind.
18.5 minutes gone, second quarter. Up they go on that flank, busting through
better.
Encounter Bay. Steps around, finally gets his kick away, goes for it. Look at that, straight out the back, gone too far, and the Creeks are recipients of the relief mark. Kicks in the man on the mark, turns around, goes on. Play on will be called. Handball's out wide. Fixes player out. He's under pressure. Now they come down. Turns around, gets into it. In comes Dominish. Dominish is tapping. Body come out by Bulldog. Bulldog spins. He's got an interchange.
Oh, what an interchange.
Tool gets up, goes all up.
That's
and
good.
Bang, down goes the player once again.
Well, the Bay faithful want a free down the line too.
He was late too.
Just.
He had that above his head, was pulling in, so he comes around.
Give him the benefit of the doubt on the replay.
Yeah, Horrocks has got the ball from Encounter Bay.
Well, Nick give it a ride, and I reckon Lodge's just got as good a kick.
Yeah, he's a left footer, so should swing this ball back on the left foot from left to right. Goes in, puts this ball up. There she goes. She come around. She's not enough though. Goes up and thumped over for a minor score. So it goes to 7-3 Encounter Bay, leading Langhorne Creek 4-3 on the FBA scoreboard.
Darren Hinks underneath the footy. There the goal umpire. And the game's all umpire with Darren over the years. It's amazing. Yeah. Sitting in this box. Creek to bring the footy back in again. No real panic on it. We're going to find the target. We're going to come change room side. The new change rooms here at Wollonga over there are fantastic. Ball comes back up. Tonks underneath it. Continually tries to get it. Fife. The 2 1s do battle. Which one will win? Neither. No one.
Probably should have pinged it. He tried to break through.
Umpire with the 40. Flicker up in the air again. Callum Tonkin goes, rakes it straight back to Gazza Carpenter. Got
the drag.
Yeah, but that's played for, isn't it? That's just that's old school. You know, you're playing for the 50. I'll hang on to your jumper. So continuing with the 40. Been told to go. Close to the man in the mark, squeezes it up into the centre corridor. Probably wasn't his best option. Fraser Tonkin gets it over to Nick Marshall. Nick Marshall jams it on the boot. It's coming in high and hot. Big fella back down there in Cellar. The coach takes the mark. The mark plays on quickly. They go the high side.
Goes out there now, comes right up on the wing, over goes, turns around, handball comes back,
Oh,
creeks
that's-
go down, bump on the side, and he turns around and they pulled him
come
up
from?
beautifully. Turns
I
around,
tell
the
you what,
handball came.
I'll be going to Blackwell and say thanks for that.
Yeah, Joshua Graham was standing next to him when he actually gave him the handball,
haven't.
and he just went, whoop, thank you. Now the ball up on that wing position, Tonkin puts it back behind, but the Creeks read it well. Out they go forward now, up they go onto their safe mark, 2 on 1, and the Bays are recipients of it on the back flank.
Joshua Marshall.
Don't kick it across the goal.
Joshua Marshall with the
No,
ball.
no.
Top side here, gets called to play on. Drives this
kick.
ball down, goes down there, centre half forward, up it goes, out on there, off hands. Creeks put it back in, goes over, tap forward, handball goes over again to
good stuff.
Kellogg gets done in, puts it out. Crispin's got
Look
it, go
out.
for a run,
Jack.
go for a run, puts it all out in the leading player, too high for him. Over the back, handball back, comes back,
Kyle
makes a
Hayter.
mess of Cater. Cater goes to ground, you don't do that, you've got to keep your feet. Creeks come out, he'll go down. Hold it. Had the chance, he
They were
turned
in the
around,
back.
and the Creeks will get up there, and that one goes to Thomas Durham, who got caught for that one. Now goes Marshall, gets around, kicks this ball up, kicks it into the pocket though, not the really spot. Up it goes, Horrocks can't get it. Handball out by the Creeks, comes back in again, another handball. They're in the back lines, they're under pressure, puts it all out. Out comes it, Nick, out comes there to
That's
McGregor. McGregor spins, turns her out, you won't spoil him overhead, goes out there and he finds his player in Kellogg. Kellogg now for the Creeks. Right on the 50-metre arc here, spins around, plays on, left foot, this is going to be short, up and under, out it goes under there, over the back,
no one touched it.
Barnes,
No one touched it.
goes round there and Kellogg.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Again, Langhorne Creek clawing their way back into this game. Up they go again. Gone a little bit too early. Bay's down. Bay's still down. Ball comes back out. Callum Tonga, you better get rid of it. He does. Gets it in the nick of time. Westy's there. Westy gets it and loads up. Goes forward. The big fella in Celeband there. But it's marked there by Tyson Neal. He plays one around the body. Leave it. Nick Marshall. That speeded over the top of Kyle Hayter's head. I think Nick Marshall might have caught him out in the nick of time.
Get your hands away.
Yeah, and he's got it. He's deep in the pocket. Kev, you taught him everything he knows about kicking. Call him up. Call him in.
Not quite not quite all that much.
Not everything. Not all of it.
Not everything.
Kick,
And I reckon he's got that.
kick on its way. Nick Marshall might have clawed one
Yes.
back. He did. A very important.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Kyle Hayter. What's he on? Got the handicap of Greg Norman or something?
1 or 2 or something.
1 or 2.
Umpire throws the ball up again in the centre. Up it goes. Tonkin gets the ball, knocks it down again. They tried to run through the pack out there, but the run will go out here to Langhorne Creek. Back they go with it. Goes over there to Cliggett. Cliggett gets it across, and Westy.
He went to stop, but he's gone. Matty Tonkin said, "You're off, mate." Oh, he's lucky to get it back.
Very lucky, I think.
He was out of here.
Yeah.
Replay.
He's not that quick. Taken out there by Seller. Seller tries to get it over
it's in
to
the
a
back.
part. Well, no, I think there might be the square up for that one. And the umpire comes in and will throw the ball up. Again, she's starting to heat up a little bit now. The sun's out again. It's fairly warm with just over 25 minutes gone in this term. And the umpire standing there. No, he said, I want a break too, and it's not very far away, you'd think, at the moment for half time.
She's warmed up a bit, Kev.
Certainly has warmed up a bit. Tonkin's a little bit taller down there than Seller when he jumps. Ball's on the ground though, and the umpire will throw it up again. Normally this is the time you can get a free kick if you get in the right spot. Umpire throws it up again. Tonkin's in front, knocks the ball down out there to his teammate trying to run through. And don't you know it? Don't you hate that?
Just
We
as
just
it
get a
comes
good
out,
hand pass away down there by Fraser Tonkin. The umpire blew it up for another toss up. Up it goes. Crispin was in front out there. Couldn't grab hold of it though.
He's gone.
It's gone here.
Come on,
He's gone. Let's go on. You can see him. He's gone. Oh, it's
an hour and a half too late.
You can see the longer they wait, you can bet you his percentages are all right.
Sweetman's got hold of it now. Those on his boots and Sweetman kicks it down. There's not
Tyson.
Tyson Neal's come out.
Oh, and again from behind. Oh, they're letting those little ones, those little niggle taps.
Tyson Newell, I don't know what he's done there. The goals aren't by the cars, are they?
Swaney called it out in the ground pen. Kick it to me mum, and he did. Straight into the car park.
That was silly.
Where was he going? I don't know why they're going that deep in that pocket. It's a shocker.
Found the umpire within the forward pocket on the change room side. Up she goes now. Bay's in attack. Tonkin goes up, pushes it down. Bay's get it. 3 wrap him up. No hope in that. The umpire have to come in for a central bowl up this time.
Best tool wrapped
Turn
up.
around. 27 minutes gone in this second quarter. The first one was 28, but we've doubled the score this quarter. Up they go, turns around, smack down there by the creeks, turns around, goes up in the pocket, turns around, the creeks are under pressure here, bays go down to it, they crash into it, flip it all out, the bays come up, now the pressure's on them, creeks are certainly under pressure here, as it comes out, over they go, can't get into it there, that one there was Hellier can't get it for the creeks, goes down, smacks on it, the umpire's going to have to come in.
He's going to get it all right.
He's going to cop it. So the umpire now on the forward flank here for Encounter Bay. Up they go. Tonkin goes around, comes back, and shepherding all going around in there, comes out. West gets it up, goes off, handball's in. Handball goes back to Crispin. Crispin's going to have to get a quick kick, and he does. Goes forward, out it goes, bounces up, bounces down. The Creeks try to pick it all up. Handball by the Bays. Turn around, Tool couldn't get it, goes stack on the ground again, and the umpire will come in a true centre half forward position, directly in front of goals. For another ball up.
She's hot in the kitchen.
Certainly is. Up she goes. Turn around. Creeks get it down there. Kick is smothered though. Comes back down. Bang! That's hanging on.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah.
Yep, he had the one hand.
Oh, here we go. Test out these beautiful orange boots.
Sweetman, he get a bit of distance. He goes deep
Not
again.
any distance.
Turns around, goes up on there, but that's not, the pressure goes on. The Creeks get the ball out the back, turn around, kicks it over, and there they come from the back lines. Up they go, it turns around, and the Counter Bay pick it up quickly on that ring nifty.
Yeah, picked up. Fraser goes deep
There's
out
a
wide.
siren.
Wasted a little bit of time there, but that is a siren time. It is half time here at the Wollonga Oval in the second semi-final. Langhorne Creek and Encounter Bay. We have Langhorne Creek 5 goals 3 and Encounter Bay 8 goals 3 on our FPAG scoreboard. Our scoreboard adds up with the main scoreboard, so we shouldn't have too much to talk about apart from all the goal kickers that quarter. Trev.
Yeah, certainly
They're
is.
everywhere. Counter Bay kicked a heap that quarter. They kicked 5 goals.
Yep,
4 and 5.
put them up. The Bays were 2 goals up at quarter time, and now they've gone 3, so they've increased it by 1. Goal kickers for Encounter Bay, we have Joshua Graham with 3, Braden Renshaw 1, Daniel Toole, Colin Tonkin, Tyson Neal and Nicholas Marshall singles, and for Langhorne Creek, Jared Kellick with 2, Curtis Perry, Caleb Howe and Lachlan McGregor with singles.
Yes, in the early games this morning it was the junior Colts who was Gore Port Elliot, a good big margin over Strathalbyn, 16 goals 14, so Gore straight through to the grand final, Strathalbyn 5 goals 4. In the senior Colts, Encounter Bay 9 goals 3 over Langhorne Creek, 6 goals 7. And in the reserves, McLaren 12 goals 6 to Wollonga, 7 goals 7. So the winners there straight through to the grand final.
And the losers get another
Play
chance
the winners
next week. Play the winners of tomorrow.
Winners of tomorrow.
And tomorrow's games start early with the Mini Colts grand final over at Yankalilla. And
Wollonga and Victor Harbour in the Mini Colt grand final.
And the other games are knockout games. The losers pack their jumpers up for another 6 months. Or whatever. What happens next year, doesn't it? This COVID problem stays with us or whether it goes away.
Yeah, well, Ian, got it right this time. That's the new bloke in the studio we got in there. Great goal umpire. Yeah, another one. Goal umpires have waved it off. It is half time at Wollonga Oval in the second semi. It is Encounter Bay 8 goals 3, Langhorne Creek 5 goals 3. Those scores courtesy of the FPX scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Name your price. Hey? Yeah. $80 an hour, done. You off, mate? What's going on? You going home to play bloody Fortnite or something, are you? Get home before the rest of the crowd gets home, bloody have a bit of quiet time? Top dress lawn? No, it's not, is it? Sam Jacobs is retired. No.
There's some horrible black stuff looming over the hills. Isn't that a good looking picture? To have a bit of breeze around. It's quite calm at the moment. Calm before the storm, they say. Yes. So next time. So half time has been had. It's been done by all.
Jack Crispin on the bench.
Cheeky boy.
He's not having a good day.
Still rotating the boys out of it. They're changing a few things different up in the middle. They have done. So it is.
Ready to go.
Umpire with the footy, ready to start the old Mickey Mouse clock, and start we will. Umpire with the football. Here we go, up. Tonkin gets the tap down. Loose ball in dispute, but picked up there by Kellogg. Kellogg gets a toe poke down, but Tyson Neal comes through, picks up the footy, handballs it. A long one right backwards to Tonkin. But Tonkin kicks forward, he's come straight down the throat of Caleb Howe. That football was touched. And no, it wasn't touched because it's gone straight down the throat of Dominish. Dominish now kicks it down the line. This want to be good. It's out of bounds. No one touched it. It'll be a free kick back. Or touched, he reckons.
Yep. It's come off the legs.
Okay, so boundary umpire with the footy. To throw it back in. We're throwing inside 50 for the Croaks. Guys going after the footy. Plenty hanging on there. Plenty sliding around. Caleb Howell again back in there. Handballs it down. He gets it down out there to Kobe Elliott. Toby Hellier's kick has gone across the
Nuggy
face, and
ball.
that's a pretty good mark.
Well, mate,
Is that Lockie, is it?
Yep.
Big?
it's only one person.
No,
It's
it's
in
not.
front
Lockie's
there,
out.
yeah.
Lockie's out the front. So I reckon that could be Damien James.
He's taken a hell of a long
Yeah,
time.
we've bent it around the body, and
Oh,
he's
he's
bent it
missed the
around
light.
that fast.
Yeah,
He's
the
gone
full
across the
course
face
charged.
and it's touched. And he don't want to turn around and show us his number. He don't want to be
No,
disgraced. Couldn't even buy him side a point. And around pole with the footy again to bring it back in. Back in, up underneath it. Here we go. Tonkin comes in, gets the tap down up over the top. Oh, didn't favour it. It's flicked off the bottom of the foot. Who's going to run onto it? Bay player can't hold their feet. There's plenty of Creek players over the football again. Tapped on it. It's by Hamish Tonkin, or it could be Fraser out there on the one. Dead. Langhorne Creek on the footy. Back. Oh, Kellogg standing directly in front, 45 metres out. Has taken the mark and no one around him.
Well, if he kicks this one, it'll be one in each quarter.
Yeah. Jared Kellogg, point kick. The Creeks, they get marching along. They've got to close this margin and close it right down, because if the rain comes, they don't want to have too much of a margin to chase down. Jared Kellogg kick, usually ever reliable, is bending it, not bending it enough. It's through for just the minus score. 1 point only to Langhorne Creek. They go to 5-4. Get them 8-3.
Counter Bay kick it back in again, and just goes inside the boundary line, Trent.
Certainly is. The handball come forward. It's
horrible all the way.
And it picked up in there, and they stepped over the boundary line. So cool. Right in front of the change rooms here on the bottom side for a boundary throw in. Sets themselves up, puts it all up. Ferguson goes up, Tonkin goes up, gets him, wraps up the Creek player, and down he goes in Caleb Perry, and he turns around and gives it back to the
That'll be
boundary.
cursing himself, isn't that easy shot, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Up they go, Tonkin goes up, pushes it down, doesn't get to crack on it, goes over there, wraps around the back, and the umpire says, I will repeat the dose here once again. So he gets up and hands it back to him. Up they go. Oh, you can't grab hold of him and throw him. Yeah, you can. You get away with it. Creeks go forward now to it with a poor kick, intercepted there, and West gets it for Encounter Bay. Drives out wide. Out it goes. Bounces poorly, but the handball goes back. Then it goes over to Tonkin. Tonkin handballs again. Could go up to it. Up on the line. Goes up. One hand goes up. Comes back down. The Creeks picks up. He gets wrapped up. Handballs it out. Handball over again. Comes off. Comes back there to Perry goes off. He handballs inside to Cleggett. Cleggett goes up and goes straight down the hands of Tonkin. Callum Tonkin for Encounter Bay. Kicks it forward, finds his brother. Hamish is it? Goes off. Hamish goes off. Goes up. Carpenter hasn't done much today. He drops it. Goes off. The Creeks put it back in. He's under pressure. Pushes it out. Sweetman picks up for Encounter Bay. Swings around. Drives it. It's a floating ball. It's a bad ball. And the Creeks sit in there quickly, and Luke Cooper kicks it forward. That one just goes a distance. Goes right to Durham. Durham puts it all up. Over it goes. Seller goes up. He's
well done, Nick.
Gets it there. Too high. Too high. The height worried him, and he kicks off. Goes in the centre. Out the down there go. The Creek boy's hurt.
That's got to hurt.
The Creek boy is hurt. Oh, he's up though, which is a good thing about it.
He got up
That
and
was
went
actually
over.
good by the Encounter Bay player. 2-on-1, and he just crashed into it.
Get up out of that.
Umpire in the centre with the ball
Like
goes
a car
up.
crash,
Tonkin
wasn't it?
gets it. Over it comes
Right.
to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal gets there.
Well done,
Creek
mate.
get
Sweet,
wrapped
man.
up. He turns around. The umpire comes in for another thrower on this true body. Top side of the club rooms, up they go. Seller gets it down, comes around, he gets wrapped up underneath, goes in. The umpire's going to have to come in and repeat the dose. Turn around, we've got 5.5 minutes in the third quarter. He's gone back to a 2-goal game. Umpires pick a nitty gritty here.
Has he got his shoelace undone?
No, he's got blood, I think. So he's looking at it. Up she goes now. Tonkin goes up, pushes it all out, goes over. Marshall gets it. He gets wrapped up and hasn't got it. Picked up there by Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal for the base. Puts it out they go forward. The base spoil each other. It's not what you need in the forward lines. Creeks come out of it. Out they go, but turns around, goes off. Turns around, couldn't get to it. Over there. Goes out there. Continue and he goes into it. Turns around, he gets wrapped up and it's a throw in on that top side there. boundary umpire will throw it in on the top of the basketball stadium. 6 minutes gone to you, Kevin.
Yeah, the boundary umpire will toss it in. That's a good throw in. It's a little bit too far to his right hand side, but anyway, picked up out here by Langhorne Creek. They run the wrong way at the moment. I turn around, get the ball now. It's up in the air. Counter Bay are waiting under.
That's you can't
Bay's allowed to go on out there. That might have been Toggett's kicked it out there. And almost a good mark being taken down there by Counter Bay through Bulldog.
Dominish.
Matthew
Dominish.
Put that one through for a goal.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have to do.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Never come back again. Up they go. Stella, Tonkin, both of them miss it. Comes in, Tyson Neal's got hold of it, gets the kick out. Gets the kick out, comes out to Kyle Hayter. No, yes it is. No, it's not. That was Elijah Horrocks. Moved up in the forward lines. Changes going on the Bay side. With the footy, flick it up in the air again. Tonkin pushes forward, gets it out. Can the Bays keep rolling it forward? No, picked up it is by Jake Dominish. Comes back over to Daniel Toole. And a free kick. It's gone back.
Too long.
Hang on a little too long. It's going to go back the way of Jake Dominish. Brother just kicked the last goal. Matthew being the terror, Jake being the quieter of the two. Jake Dominish loads up a bit of the old helicopter footy, comes up into it. Bays can't get hold of it. Now they can now through Hamish Tonkin. Ball's going to bounce hard for Elijah Horrocks. There's plenty of creep players around him. In comes Wade Sweetman. He's got it wrapped up. Ball out the back door. Umpire's letting it go. Oh, we got a foot hanging on, kicking in danger. Comes back the way. Jake Dominish. Gained himself about 20 metres, and Jake's where we're going to go. Load up, go top side, high side's the call. We'll push underneath the footy. Well done there by Kobe Elliott. Yep. Elliott, quiet for his standards today. Goes forward, little lucky. McGregor comes forward at 300 mile an hour, turns and burns. Season opening, goes forward, big seller in the goal square. Punches it down, here comes Matthew Dominish. Didn't have the footy, play on's the call from the umpire. Bays get it, the back line's in overtime through Renshaw. Renshaw over to Tonkin, over to Marshall. Marshall to Hayter. Hayter's in trouble, Hayter's gone. Got to get the handball away, or a kick away. But it didn't happen, too slow.
He'd like to see you to handball it to and gone.
There you go, Kevy.
Yep. Ball now. It's going out here to Damien James. James puts it down into that pocket. Area down there, off hands it goes. Manages to stay in. Here's a chance for a shot at goal.
Continuing.
And nothing continuing. Puts that one straight through for his first goal. And that time.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Back in the centre it goes, up it goes, Tonkin goes up, comes back down, out the back it goes. Bays try to pick it up, there's 3 on 1 here and the Bay Creeks are up and running here because they were getting into it. Toole gets up with the ball, hands it back to the umpire, goes in. Tonkin goes up, pushes it over, gets it, handballs it out, smothered, picks up beautifully there. And that one there was Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin goes forward, up it goes, bounces around, turns around, picks up, handball goes up. Elijah Horrocks should get this, he goes to ground though, picks it all up, gets up there, and the trainer get out the road. Turns around, stand in the middle of the ground here, right where the ball is. The ball finishes up over the boundary line for a ball up in that top side. Sets himself up there now, right in front of the club rooms itself. Up they go, turns around, thump down, comes around, picked up by creeks. He ducks, he goes under, gets wrapped up, turns around, the ball's not moving around, the umpire comes in for a ball up on that top flank. Bays into attack. Kicking towards the Adelaide end. Clouds start to lighten a little bit. Bang! Up they go,
Tyson.
puts it all out. Out comes, turn around, goes up there, and here it goes back in. Turns around, the Bays are right in their pocket, picks it all up, goes over there, and they're quite happy to
It's
run
a free
over. Got
kick
a
in
free
here.
kick.
Yeah, one player
Langhorne's
got
creek.
slung out of the non-contested.
Yeah, I thought he just went over and got just hit, but still,
Matthew Dominish, mate.
Dominish in the back pocket, deep in the back pocket. Turn around, Gary Carpenter standing the mark. Hasn't done much, hurts. And this is out, and that's a
Bang,
poor one.
straight
He's
on the
kicked
caravan roof.
Straight out of bounds. And that's a burn. Ball right there. Ball knows where the ball from Counter Bay now. Drives this ball in, keeps it out, goes right in. Up they go. Oh, big fly by Tyson Hill. Carpenter can't keep it in. She goes over the boundary line for a ball in right near the back pocket in the FBA scoreboard. Counter Bay 51 points. Langhorne's Creek 46.
Henry umpire with a footy to throw it back in. She's in their territory. The Bays, they need a goal. All comes back up. Misses Tonkin up over the back. Clays get it. Seller gets it. Jams it on the boot. Coach brings it up to centre half forward. Fraser Tonkin gets hold of the footy. Hamish Tonkin gets it back to Jackie Crispin. Crispin gets it, turns it. It's a wobbly old kick forward. Could have been touched. Comes off hands anyway. The run for it. The control is not there, and it beats Kellogg over the line.
Gary Carpenter's having a quiet day, isn't he?
They've played smart. They've got two on him now, and especially with Tyson out, that's opened it up for him.
Guess who was watching footy last week, boys? That's what it was. Ball comes over. Callum Tonkin smashes it. Graham, can he get there? Can he use his body? No, he can't. Blackwell does well at the back lines. Has one bounce. Comes across the face of goals. He sweeps it around change room side wing. Up they go. Tonks pushes it up in the air. Gets the fist to it. Doesn't. Comes down to Fife. Fife's in trouble. Handball underneath. Hope over the top it goes. Whoops. Westie's in a little bit of trouble. The dancing parties come on there with Jake Dominish, and the umpire says, "I'll have it, boys." Right in front of us in the broadcast band. Ball comes up. Pictures, beautiful pictures there from Steve, our cameraman up top. Kinnery can't attach it to the boundary line. He goes over it. Boundary umpire with a footy. Throws it in again. This game's going to go to the wire if the weather can stay settled. Henry umpire with a 40. Throw it in. That one's a low and flat. Sasella just lays it off beautifully. He's gone to ground. He's played for the player to come and pin him. And the umpire, that was Curtis Perry. Just experience. Up they go. Seller uses the body, lays it down. Curtis Perry comes through again. Seller comes in. Callum Tonkin's got hold of him.
He just got the ball.
He just tucked it into his stomach and said,
"Come and grab me, Callum." Yeah. Let's try it again. Up they go again. Even ruck contest down. Good toe poke off the ground. It is by Kellogg. Kellogg gets it down the line to Hellier. Hellier gets it Continuary. Continuary gets it back to Kellogg. He's going to be in all sorts of trouble. Handball's clever though from Kellogg. Back to Continuary. His kick forward smothered. Goes to the boundary line. And the boundary lane will come in and throw it in. Comes in 4 or 5 metres. You can spot the throw in there, Kev.
Comes back up.
Anyway, now from the throw-in, push down again. Muffy Continuary goes through, pushes the ball in front of him. Quick kick out of the pack down there by Curtis Perry. Sees the ball now just out in front of the goals down there for Langhorne Creek. Plenty of players around the ball, and that was a throw.
Oh, he right in front of the umpire, Kev. The old umpire.
The umpire was only about 2 metres away, so he couldn't help but see that one.
7,000 games, Kev Karen umpire. He's just got another one.
Umpire calls into play on there. He only just got the ball back before he did that. Kick it over in the Crispin direction over there. Knock forward. Langhorne Creek has certainly got the numbers over there. If they can keep the ball in, they can't. Across the line it goes and out of bounds.
They've got numbers at the fall of the footy everywhere. That's where they've picked up
I
their
think
game.
Counter Bay might have run out of puff a little bit here. Anyway, they need a score this quarter. Umpire throws the ball in again. In it goes. And the sunshine's still out, but not that much of it at the moment. I don't reckon we're too far away from a shower or two here at the moment. But anyway, the ball's heading down there towards Encounter Bay's goals. It's pushed out again. The Creek's got plenty of numbers down there. This should go out of bounds without anyone touching it. It does. Across it goes. And the ball will be brought back in by Fraser Tonkin. He's got hold of the ball over there. Decides to kick it in short. He's giving it the big fella out there. Got strong hands on him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's
Graham.
got good hands, yeah.
Graham's got hold of it now. He could put this right down in the goal square.
Just had
Throwing all those big fat white around over from Kangaroo Island.
Oh, he's taking too long because he went back too far. Player on the mark came forward. Over the back of the pack it goes. Here's the draw. The player there you go. There you go. Laid down for holding the ball.
He ran straight into Curtis Berry, and Curtis wouldn't let him go anywhere.
Didn't really have an opportunity.
Not really.
Cry or what?
It's gone over there to Jed Rofi. Back it goes there to Encounter Bay to Thomas Neville.
Kick back for high contact.
And the Encounter Bay team's going to get a free kick here. Or Neville. Thomas Neville will. They ever get the ball back to him. And he's got the ball in his hands now. And he comes, put the ball up high.
Kick in,
which way the wind is. Oh, I think the player.
No, Kyle Hayter. You going to pay that?
I think he paid the mark, but I reckon the player in front got a bit of a nudge out.
Nah, he just pushed his arm down. They haven't been paying.
No, it looked okay in the replay too.
Okay. So Kyle Hayter now, he's got a shot on goal. He's quite capable of kicking it from there.
Yeah. Need it. By Crokies they need it. 17 and a half gone.
Hasn't kicked one yet.
So when he can't, I reckon he kicked too far behind the mark, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't time that.
Just meanders in for a behind. So that's their first score, I think, for this quarter. 8 goals, 4 in Encounter Bay, 7 goals for Langhorne Creek.
He wouldn't be happy.
They can't lose by a point. That's the main thing.
Wouldn't be happy with his golf swing on that one. Ball comes back down the line. Cellar territory they go to. It is comes back. The chase is on through Jake Dominic. He doesn't get there to the boundary line. It goes.
18 minutes gone.
Quarter again. Not a lot of scoring in this quarter.
1 point to Encounter Bay. That's it.
Yeah. It's not good. They need to bring their A game. Oh, that one's a flat one. We're going to recall it. No, we don't. Went straight to him. It's okay. It goes up. Sell it. Little toe poke off the ground. Picked up. It is now. Kick forward now for Fraser Tonkin. Or smashed away to Daniel Tuo. We're going to pay the mark, are we?
Yeah.
I think he had a hold of it.
Contact high.
Yeah, that was Derham. What do we got? We got whistles going everywhere.
Got blood rule right in the forward line. Why would you do that?
That's back there. What happened back there?
Why would you do that?
They had ball only up there for 10 minutes.
And the player was running off anyway.
Okay. That just
If there's blood, I suppose you've got to stop it.
Well, that's it. So player off, player on, player on. Comes in Jed Garolthi, comes on. Umpire says I'm happy with all the excitement now. Play on's the call from the back line. A double whistle. Anybody want to go and attack the football? They do now. The kick comes from Tinkle Creek, wasn't the best, but Callahow's underneath it and reads it okay. He switched it up, play, gutsy manoeuvre, finds Cleggett, comes back over and goes back over the top. It goes to Thomas Derham. Derham goes forward to Blackwell. Blackwell has to turn, burn and get busy. Goes in the middle of the ground to Matty Tonkin. Comes back out. Blackwell keeps running. He dorks, he balks, he gets kicked forward. The kick goes up over the top. Up over the top, inside 50 for him, comes over to McLeod. McLeod goes back with the road. I think it could have been up there, high forward. Ball is Lockie McGregor, doesn't fall short. Jake Dominic has run all the way forward.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialist in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
He's done nothing up there. Up they go in the centre, turns around, Tonkin can't get it, comes back down. Creek's picked it up, Tonkin got his big hands in it, turns around, gets wrapped up, goes down, puts the ball out again then, and comes out. The Bayes turns around, picks it all up, can't pick it up, goes out. Goes down, the tackle comes in by Nick Marshall, and it turns around, forces a ball up back in the centre again. Back up, and the Bayes need to curve this. Up they go, pushes it all down. Goes out there now. They're not even winning the centres. Over they go. The player dives down.
Free kick.
He's got a free kick to the Bayes because the player dived on it and took his legs out. If you watch it into there,
Yep, you're
he
right.
dived in,
Good
took his
call.
legs out on the base. Oh, he's got
gone
his
there.
on, he's gone.
Yeah.
That was murder. The player moved off him straight away, so the Creeks turn it over, get it back. Up they go on the forward line. Now they're under pressure up in there. Goes out there, turns around, cannot get it McGregor, and he turns around, goes to the forward pocket scoreboard side, and he
Can't
goes to throw it.
afford
All the
burn
base
stuff
mistakes
like that.
now
They're terrible.
starting that up.
Yeah, they've got the pressure back on them now.
Oh,
Exactly
yeah.
what the top sides will do to you. Ball comes in by the boundary umpire. Up it goes. Tonkin gets the ball, pushes it all down. Creeks come through, turns around trying to break through. Goes. The Bays are under pressure. Goes
Oh,
up,
the
rolls up
pressure
on the
in
end.
here.
It goes in. Turns around. The umpire's looking
Gotta
at
be a
this.
point, isn't
Rush
it?
through.
Yeah.
Touch through for a minor score. So Langhorne's Creek go to 53, 8 goals 5 to 8-4.
Oh, hang on. We're having a chit chat. We're coming back.
What's he doing?
We're changing our mind. It's a oh, it's not.
Touch.
What did he do?
Oh, he's got to put touched.
I'll shake my head because there was a point. Now he's pushed it up.
Okay.
So off
Renshaw.
it goes. Yep. Go ahead, Nifty.
Renshaw with the football. Lions are back out. Graham can't get it out of the football. They do through Elijah Horrocks. Elijah Horrocks gets it down to Carpenter. Carpenter's got to turn and burn. He kicked the long. It is
Good
Tool
start.
on his own down there. Tool's on his own, all right. He's got no one. He has to wait for him to stream down the ground. They do now in the run. The kick forward's not the best one. Langhorne Creek have streamed down the ground in numbers. Crispin's got the football. Crispin taps it out the way. Fife goes in over the back, is it? No, it's not. It's gone to the boundary line. Boundary umpire will throw it in.
Half a minute of time gone in this third quarter. As the boundary umpire gets there with the ball. Comes in now to toss it in. It's not a bad throw in, it's got a lot of height to it. Tompkins back there with it. He knocked it down, but it took a while to pick it up out there. And in fact, the umpire's let it go for a long time and finally decides to go in and toss it up. That's 1 minute of time gone.
Zap's been gone out of the bays here.
Yeah, the Bays are almost like they're a little bit tired out there. Here's a push down out there by Tonkin. Carpenter's got hold of it. Can he do something with it? No, there's a player standing by himself in the goal square from the opposition.
One for us.
Be interesting to see where this one goes. The ball bounces, bouncy bounce out there. Gone across out there to Jake Dominish. Dominish runs around in circles and puts it out on the floor.
He has.
So the Bays will get the kick back. But when you look down there, there's yellow jumpers everywhere.
They just seem to have a lot more players on the
They
ground.
do. I call for counter balls.
Play on the call to Bulldog. Stella goes into him and the ball rolled out of bounds
The
down the
umpire
line.
saw that, he handballed it, and he tackled him, dragged him over the line, and the umpire just said, "I'm ignoring this."
Yeah, it's he didn't have hold of the footy, so I don't know what. Yeah,
He
anyway,
handballed it out, and then he got tackled after he'd handballed it.
boundary umpire with the footy, throw it back in. Been Clark and Tonkin smacks it too wide, goes to Dominish. He gets the
now
jump
he
and
got
we
the
can get it
hand in his hands.
down. Missed the first one, did we?
Look at that, he had it in his hands,
Exactly,
and he got tackled.
exactly the same thing. Jake Dominish can do no wrong at the moment. From just off the interchange gate, sails it on past there now. Down the line they go, plenty of hanging on, but the flyer comes across the front. That is Langhorne Creek. Play on the call, that was Kellogg. Kellogg out to Lockie McGregor, nearly pins a hand to it. Well done, Crispin, chives on him. Lockie gets up,
that's
he ain't
not the
going,
ball.
he's lost the ball. Illegal, just get rid of it. And the umpire said, "Oh, wait."
Disposal.
That's the word I
You're
was
trying
looking
to
for
do.
about an hour and a half ago. And Tonkin from the back lines will load up the footy, sail it to the high side. What have they got out there?
4-1.
Nothing but Langhorne Creek. They brought a busload of them.
They're everywhere out there.
They're everywhere, all right.
It's hard to find a blue jumper out there.
Trev said earlier, the good sides will come back and hunt you down. Creek now load up the footy, a long high ball going in, plenty flying for it. Westies underneath it for the Bay. He gets hold of it, loads it up. Carpenter up
gonna
underneath.
come
Too
back
small for
again.
him. Coming back in with Pats on it.
Oh, they've got
Blackwell with
the
it.
underspot
Blackwell
there.
and all. Big Seller was there with the big body. The Bays are under the pump again. Got to clear the football. Goes back
Not
out.
anymore.
Back out. It comes out to Derham. Derham kicks and
a
off
post.
target. Hit the skinny bit up the top. 8 goals 6 Langhorne Creek. 8 goal 4 in Counter Bay on her FPX scoreboard.
Counter Bay, bring it back in quickly. Runs his distance. Puts the ball up high over the chain.
Graham, good grab.
Great mark down there by Joshua Graham from Kangaroo Island.
Grab.
Puts the ball up high into the centre out there, waiting under the ball out. What a cool play on that, though. I thought they might have played that. And the umpire will come and throw it up inside the centre square. Must have just knocked it out at the right time. Anyway, up they go again, and Counter Bay have got the players out here. They kick it down into the forward line. Tyson Neal's out in the right spot down there. Leave it out here to Elijah, if he can grab hold of it.
Got a whistle.
Horrocks.
Hanging on.
He can't. Free kick was played out, and the mark has been taken there by Alexander Cleggett. Cleggett looks up and finds Dominish. And Dominish, will he kick it down? No, he might kick it down here to Perry. Decided not to. That's a shocker too, but push down and
that's a
come on, you guys.
Up it goes.
Miss it easy.
And here's a chance now for that's Kellogg to put the ball on the boot quickly down into the forward line. It goes, and I heard a whistle blow out there. I thought it wasn't a whistle.
No, you probably watched netball.
I don't think the netball's here at the moment. It's a long way away, the netball game, and the ball's pushed right over that far side. Player was caught then for Langhorne Creek, and I think he's out of Bay.
Well, what's going to happen now? This will be interesting. Come for a walk or just a free kick?
Just go back and take
slammed him down.
Jeez. Won't be going much longer. There's 5 minutes of time on gone. And there's players over there from Langhorne Creek everywhere. They can't get it the second bite though, and back in it comes. It's Counter Bay waiting for it at there, almost a mark taken down there by the Bays. They can't do anything with it now. It's on the ground, the umpire comes in and well toss the ball up, Trevor.
Certainly is, deep in that forward flank for Langhorne's Creek. Umpire sets himself, taking his time. Nearly 28 minutes gone. There goes the siren.
No more time left.
No more time left. So at the 3/4 time mark here at the FPAG scoreboard, we have Langhorne's Creek 8 goals 6, 54 points, leading in Counter Bay 8 goals for 52, and it's the first time they've been in front.
Yeah, Langhorne Creek, first time they've been in front, but Langhorne Creek had done the job on them. They could have stopped in Counter Bay from scoring a goal in that term as well. So they've clawed their way back. They've clawed their way back in front. Not by much. It's only a couple of points. The game
Counter Bay kicked 1 point in that quarter to Langhorne Creek. 3 goals 3.
We can say, where's Wally?
Where's Wally? And
where's
I think
Wally? Wally's
in Counter Bay in this third quarter. So
they burnt so much of the football. They did a lot of the hard work, and when they did go forward, they burnt it. And it's just they've got to take that extra breath or suck it in. And Langhorne Creek are a bloody good side. That's why they're king of the top of the Wazza and won the last flag for the last couple of years. So anyway, it is 3/4 time here, Ian. We're going to come back. We're going to have a blockbuster last quarter. Someone's going to break this game open. Is Counter Bay going to come back, or is it Langhorne Creek? It is the Creek by 2 points. 8 goals 6 to the Creek. 8 goals 4 in Counter Bay. It is 3/4 time here in the second semi-final.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Points, but out comes the blocks, comes in Canterbury. Can they answer the charge? Yes, they can. The kick comes out. Callum Tonkin to Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal out of the centre, straight down Kev Curran's protege and Nick Marshall, and he's within distance. With a long kick, kicking it from probably right on 50. He can kick the dist.
Can kick it easy.
On his way in, the kick is on. Oh, and he's going to kick it easy now. 50 metres. Did it go through for a goal? We'll check.
Got it, I reckon.
We'll check on the goal umpire. If it sailed through for a goal, there's no reason to worry about it.
Anyway,
Well, he's not checking with the goal umpire.
that's wasting time.
That is dumb.
He's called time off, but it's,
Did he kick it?
Yeah.
Well, don't you check if he's kicked it? Like, what are we sitting around here for? Nick Marshall from point blank range. That time he kicks it down to Aldinga Beach. What a beautiful beach it is in Canterbury.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Marshall, 2 goals I should give it him.
Can't give him 2 goals for that.
Yeah. Back in the centre it goes, up the go. Tonkin goes up again, turns around, flicks it all over, hanging on. Counterbay will get. Oh! Langhorne's quick, got the free there. Turns around, goes up, quick goes out and finds Seller. Seller goes around, goes back
Seller
now.
will try and pass this off to section.
No, he'll just kick it up high. Just puts it all up. Here they go. In front, the Bays in front. Lockie McGregor, you don't let him have a run. Comes out in the pocket, the Bays are pushing it. She goes through around and comes back in the centre. Up they go. Tonkin goes up. Turns around, they goes out. Sweetman can't get it. Creeks, he messed that one up. Goes out. Oh, hanging on to the Bay player and he's seen it. So it goes over to Counterbay there in Kleinig, Reece Kleinig, being held onto when he was going for the ball. Kicks forward and finds Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal could come out the wing here if he wants.
Yeah, he got Elijah screaming for it out the club side.
Just turn around, he doesn't. He just drives this ball up the top side. Out they go. Goes out for the big man going up. Off hands, just goes over the boundary line for a throw in. To nearly 3 minutes in the last quarter.
He could have been in trouble if he kicked that out the 5, even only by himself. There's not much of him.
Yeah, Caleb's house had a hell of a day too, so be a gutsy move.
Up she goes, comes back down again. Pat goes out, Bay's out the back, handballs back through, sidesteps, gets away with it. Turns around, Tyson goes up, he finds out there's Gary continuing. First time.
Carpenter.
No, Carpenter goes out. Carpenter now, that's his first mark he's had for the day. He goes out and he goes inside the pocket and finds Elijah Horrocks. They've got the ball in where they want now. Left footer, goes up, drives this. He's got a bit of foot into this, goes off and that goes through.
He's nailed it.
Guess what?
Oh yeah.
There it goes, all clear.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
Supposed to happen this afternoon. Umpire tosses the ball up again. In it goes from the centre. Counter Bay players got hold of it. They've got hold of him though. And the umpire will come along and throw it in again.
Counter he's played a pretty good game.
Yes.
Right.
Hasn't it much get past him, haven't it? Umpire tosses it up again. Up it goes. Callum Tonkin was in the middle there, and a kick out of the pack down there by Tool. Ball's come down.
Here's a go.
Here's a chance for Encounter Bay. The player then was grabbed hold of. They run into an open goal now. And the player put his hand up. Did he touch it?
No. Reece Kleinig is your man. If it wasn't touched.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialist in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Gets it out again. The Bays come back into it. Bang! Down he goes, grabs it in, pushes under it. You won't get caught with that. Umpire saying play on, but you can't say play on when the ball's actually stagnant. So it goes up. He comes in for another throw up. Up she goes, turns around, goes up. Tonkin tries to get up, nobody gets it. Coming through the pack is the Bays. Bays get up high, throw. So Creeks will pick up the recipients of that. Turn around and come out in the tackle. That just bounced out that ball.
There's nothing in there.
Nah. Salah with the ball here for the Creeks. He puts it up, just drives up forward. That's hanging on. It's marked anyway, but you can't hang on to a player.
That was the only way it was going to stop.
Matty Domination a little bit too short over Baldock on that one.
Goes out and he finds his player in Tool. Tool goes out wide, turns around, but he finds his player out in the wing. And boy, they go wide.
Yeah, 2 kicks and they've gone about 1 metre forward.
Bays go forward, they find out, and I reckon that's West.
They're running the clock down, Trev.
Yeah. Bit too much. 6 minutes gone. They better take it and hide it in their pockets. Up they go, and the Bays go up forward, and the tap goes out. And you got the mark, and he turns around. Bays advantage there.
Can't play advantage for him, though.
What do you think he paid the mark?
That's Big Graham, mate.
Spoiled, but anyway.
Big KI boy.
Yep, so it goes back to the Bay. They're on the forward flank once again. Looking up, Creeks are now stacking the back lines. Kicks it forward, goes right out, goes up the ball goes out, off hands, comes back down, goes around, comes out to it. Out goes the Creeks, puts it out wide, and he finds his player out wide there. I reckon that could have been Blackwell. Blackwell for the Creeks. Doesn't quite know what to do. The players are all trying to rush back now. Now he gets told to get play on. He just shrugged it off.
He didn't deserve to get away with that.
Up it goes, out goes Tonkin. That's goes up to
Baldock.
Baldock for the Bays, gets it on the wing. He drives back to where it come from, goes up and he finds second grab, finds his player. They didn't pay that. He got hit around the ears. Creeks have put it and then wasted it by going out of bounds. So at the 7.5 minute mark, the Bays are 11 goals forward to Langhorne Creek 86-54.
Baldock will get the footy back when
someone gets it for him.
One Father Tonkin, I reckon that is, running down from the steps, is going to get the footy back for him. The Tonkins? Yeah. Wayne, I think it is. It looks good. So Baldock with the foot. What are we doing here? Okay, Mr. Officious, what do you want?
Well, that's it. He's back behind his mark.
Ding, let's try again. Baldock, away we go. Finally get rolling. The long kick down the line, off plenty of hands. Have a look at the pack of players in there. Roll up at 8:30 tomorrow morning and see a replay of this in the mini colts. Anyway, she's gone down. Umpire says I'll have it. Well, the Bays will be loving it. They're just not keeping it away from Langhorne Creek, and they got control of the footy. Footy goes up. Callum Tonkin goes down. In comes Langhorne Creek. Kellogg's put the Kellogg sandwich in there. Umpire will come in and ball up.
They're making them do it the hard way now, though, aren't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, amazing. lift up, ball comes up, Seller pushes Tonkin out the way, gets his hands down, plenty of players on the ground. There's Langhorne Creek, the run comes through Centenary. He gets turned around to Jake Dominish into the middle house. Quick hands comes up, Centenary get it. Crispin gets it, knocked away from him. Crispin might end up with a free kick. And he might end up with a free kick. And he's turned it over. No, he's given 50 metres. So Centenary, well, you can't.
I thought he turned it over.
Yeah, you can't. He's trying to tell him you can't go on with it. And, well, Jackie boy, Crispin, could light himself up here and nail probably what could be a trip to the grand final.
Well, it could easily be, couldn't it? We've only played 9 minutes, so...
Yeah, but it's been 9 minutes in Counter Bay's way, all way. Crispin, 35, out, directly in front, kick on its way, goal umpire looks pretty good. There's Jackie seeing it, doesn't see it my way, a point only. Point only, 11-5 in Counter Bay, 8-6 the Creek on her FPX scoreboard.
What a chance that was let go. From the kick in now, goes almost down to the half forward line. In Counter Bay and now over the top. They're out now. Langhorne Creek have got a paddock to run in if they want to do it. Bounced it 4 times now. Decides to get it over the top there to
McGregor.
And that's cost them dearly because McGregor.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have to do.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Leet Nuxable didn't mention him at all. I mean, I think he can be a match winner for you.
Yeah, he can be. Ball up in the centre again. Ball gets tapped down. Seller gets the rake down to it. Comes out. Tyson Hill gets hold of it. Comes in. Westie's there. He's at his ground though, but the kick comes forward. It is by the Creek. Out in front is Baldock. Baldock can get and go and gather. Comes out to Crispin. Crispin's under the pump though. Langhorne Creek are going to go in. This will be Alexander Cleggett. Cleggett's got it. Cleggett's in trouble. Cleggett's got to be in trouble. Which umpire are you?
He's balling it up.
Oh,
that was prime.
How lucky's the Greek on that one? Never mind. Okay. Defence will be easy. The spoke ball comes back down, picked up by Sweetman. Sweetman's too close to the boundary line, and the boundary line's going to win out.
So he's not going to play a free kick.
Right. Did he try to handball it? What's going on? We're having a bit of a discussion out of here. How do you reckon? Okay, then we'll throw it in. That's what he's paid for, mate. Let him do his job. Umpire with a 2 big ruckman in it. Callum Tonkin stands. Seller's got the hands on the knees. Now we're going to set out the back door. Could suit Callum Tonkin. Goes in there. Still got hold of it. He's going hard for the footy. A kick comes forward out of the bays. A push out there by Elijah. Oh! Elijah Oryx has been taken out. But he's tough. He'll get up. Too high. Kick. Hand over to the top to Carpenter. Carpenter's got to go forward. The kick has to be precise. Big Graham's back there. Tyson's in there. Punch over the top by Big Benny Arbin's done well. It's gone to the boundary. I reckon they might have got hands on it. They have. And hands on it. They go to the boundary umpire.
So Nick Marshall's hand back to the boundary umpire. It's on the clubroom side in the forward flank for Encounter Bay. Attacking once again. In comes the ball. Up she goes, Ruckman goes up, Salah tries to put it all out, handballs out, the Bays come over, the Creeks pick it up, drive it back out here, over the back there, this should be Encounter Bay, Spoil comes in nicely, Spoil out it goes to Tonkin, Tonkin kicks him forward and bang, that one was high and too high, and there it goes to Horrocks. Horrocks was there and the Creeks were out, but yep, it was high there on the shoulders. Elijah Horrocks will get the receiver.
Was he under the pump then?
He's put his head on the line a couple of times now.
Centre half forward, he is left foot.
He's
He'll
going
get
to
told to play on
here.
soon. He is now he'll drive it. Just bang it up. There it goes. Into full forward. Out they goes wide. Up they go. 1 down, 2 down, go around. Creek come out. He goes down. Go. Hold the ball. Thank you very much. And the Bays will finish up with another shot.
This
goes over to the
Joshua Graham. Well, this will be the longest. Yeah, but this will be the longest kick he's had for kicking goals because the 3 he's kicked were all from about 2 metres out.
Yeah, it could be a 50 metre yet.
Well, that's true. Anything's not happening properly in this game.
Anyway, he's been kicking accurately.
He has.
There's the heebie-jeebies on him.
Good on you.
In he comes, lines up. If they kick, this one's going to make it dangerous. He's lining up, looks good. That's too far. He's gone out in the full. That is a terrible kick. And the Creek quickly bring it off, bring it back in. They find out there, and this one that goes
Jake
out
Dominish.
to Jake Dominish. Jake Dominish for the Creeks goes back. Oh, that's off
guts.
the by the boot, but he got it. Handball goes back inside, comes back again. Out they go now, out the wing, over the back it goes. And Blakewell gets it.
That's where they win it from, that
Yeah,
high side
yeah,
over
that's
there.
where they bring it out.
Yeah.
He comes in, finds his player there in Cleggett. Alexander Cleggett, he gets it, kicks it in, finds himself out there, goes over to Perry. Perry comes out. Now they're out
Two
the
of them.
sides out. Kellogg gets in there, goes into it, goes into there, goes off, and that's umpire. He was
Renshaw.
lucky there, Renshaw, because he. Oh, umpire!
You know
That is, yeah. He actually had to crash through the umpire to get the ball, took the ball, and the player fell over, and he stood there. So then he took off, which so he's on the mark, and the umpire said, no, you come back. So anyway, Bayes now with the ball, turns around, goes up, comes up the wing, up the big right, over the back it goes, picks up there by the crease, goes off, turns around, Horrocks has got it, handball's too close, ducks around, goes down, that goes down, the umpire, he's going to ping him for holding the ball, no problems. Couldn't see the first one because of the group, and it turns around, the Creeks get up here, and there runs with Thomas Durham. Durham now gets told to get play on. He drives up, kicks up the full forward, up they go, turns around, over the back it goes. The Bays push it forward, but it's all the Creeks. Joes are out there, Tonka gets it up, handballs in, goes underground, comes out there. Sweetman can't get it for the Bays, turns around, pitch it on now. That's exactly the same. Just hold him, boys. It's holding the ball. Thank you very much. See you later. That's it.
He
You
put the
pull
ball
it
on
in.
the ground too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 50 metres, Jake.
He got up and put the ball
sorry,
on the
it wasn't
ground.
Jake, Matthew.
He's covering his face up with it, jumping now, a bit late, but yeah.
Josh Marshall, can he kick it to his brother?
No.
Goes out wide, the umpire call plays over and he finds his player out wide out there.
Be
Gee, that was a silly
Tyson
thing to
out
put
there,
the ball
mate.
on the ground and run away.
Be Tyson, I reckon that is.
Yep, turned around, Tyson Neal's not a good kick. I hate it when I see him kick those balls like that. He goes out, now he's got continuing out here for the Creeks. They put it all up. Out they go now, coming back here is Carpenter. Carpenter puts his butter in. Dominish gets it. He turns around, gets up, handballs inside, turns around, gets off of there. Puts it all ball up. 3 on 1 down, and McGregor can't get a gub up, and that's a mark on it. He's got him out for shepherding.
Oh, come on, they had
McGregor's got
eyes
the
for the
ball.
ball. Yeah, eyes only for the ball. That's ridiculous.
He put 50 here because he's well over the mark.
And he's going around, so you should be calling play on full stop. McGregor plays the ball out the top side. Out they go. Picks out the big bloke and Seller, and he picks it up. So the Creeks now, time to get this and squeeze the scoreboard.
Could put it back to 5 points.
Seller now gets the ball, drives the ball, he hangs it.
Missed
he
it.
hangs
He's missed it.
He didn't look good on it.
One
So
point.
on the FBA scoreboard, Langhorne Creek 9-7-61, trailing Encounter Bay 11-5, 71.
17 minutes has ticked over.
Where's the fresh air there, Kevin, for the Bay boys?
Tell you what, they've let each other off though, haven't they? 1 minute Counter Bay let Langhorne Creek off, then Langhorne Creek left him Counter Bay off, so the ball will be brought back in by Hamish Tonkin.
17 minutes gone.
Where's he going? He's going a long way down out here. He's put the ball up high. The big player fly high. Almost as, I don't think they'd have paid that one though. It came off hands out there, and that was Lockie McGregor.
Oh, well done, Kelly.
Encounter Tonkin now saves the day for Encounter Bay. So he's got it in about the true centre half back position. Umpire's telling him to hurry up. You better hurry up or the player on the mark will. And ball goes in, taken down there by Fraser Tonkin. Fraser Tonkin gets it over, and they haven't really gone down the oval too much. But at least they're on the high side.
It could be Westy that
Westy, I
side.
think.
Yeah, West has got it now in front of where the old caravan used to be. He kicks it down. This will hug the boundary line over there, and they
burns
go
it.
across the
Away.
line, and a free kick results to Langhorne Creek. It's almost 18 minutes on the clock now. Langhorne Creek just put the ball up high it goes out there, they fly for it, off hands it comes, quick hand pass from Langhorne Creek, gets away, player then had the chance to pick it up, couldn't, over it goes, there's a long hand, did he set his player up out there, his teammate.
Got away with it.
He's got away with that. Here's a chance for Crispin to make up for what he did before, and he can't. Ball now is back again. back down that far side of the ground it goes, and he's made a mess of it and kicked it out on the full.
Blackwell's
All
played.
mistakes.
He's
So
controlled that side so well, hasn't he?
So this will give Encounter Bay a bit more of a chance now to kick the ball down into their forward line. That's a good kick.
No, just putting it up. That's
Well, he's
waste.
putting it up with the player from Langhorne Creek. Hit him on
dropped
the
it,
chest and he dropped it. And it's gone out to bounds, Nifty, and we're 19 minutes into this final term.
Yeah, well, I've seen lesser pay. Got it in the bread basket, but it spilled out the bottom and rolled it to the boundary line. An umpire with it now, throws it back in. Chance here for McLeod. McLeod over Tonkin. Tonkin gets it down to the ruck underneath there. Kick forward. Too big again. Back in. Crash. Tackle. Trying to bust through for it. Langhorne Creek wrapped him up, taking the ground. And put the ball up. That would have been Kyle Hayter, wasn't he? Up they go quickly. Tonkin comes back in. Outfield. Hayter. Hayter gets his kick smothered. Comes back down to Blackwell again. Out he goes. He's out in a hurry. Blackwell loads up. Down the line they go. FAD down the ground. It's going to go to the big coach in Cellar. Sellers at club room side, centre wing. Centre can come in the middle to Howe. Calabal has to stretch it, didn't work. Kinchinery does a bit of magic, gets the hands, gets punched away from him. The Creek still have the football control with Kellogg. Kellogg loads up and goes forward. Kellogg at the back, Cleggett. Alexander Cleggett juggles the mark. He's 45. He's got to shoot. He's got to go back and have a shot. Coming up the 20-minute mark. This is the last term. No one's going in on the square. They're backing him in for the distance, but what if it fell short? Where's the Creek? What are the Creek trying to do? Cleggett kicks the kick. It's gone off target and through for a minor score only. It's pretty dangerous.
They play on quickly with it.
Out.
Down the ground they go with it through Bulldog. They don't go down the ground through Bulldog. At least Bulldog's got hold of the ball anyway. The umpire's telling him to hurry up. If it goes to centre wing, they fly high at the back of the pack. It goes over there to the Creeks. All player there grabbed hold of as he goes to kick it. Counter Bay, but they can't see what's happening now.
Dominish with the football. Dominish at the bottom of the pack. Umpire will come up and we'll throw the footy up right in front of the faithful here.
21 minutes gone. Last quarter.
Umpire, they go again. McLeod goes in, can't bring the footy down. Dominish goes in. They come over the shoulder, free kick. They're not letting the advantage go. It's going to come back. To Kellogg it was. So Kellogg with the football. They have to go and hurry. Kellogg loads up the footy. Inside 50, she's going to roll. The players are coming from everywhere. Baldock comes in and takes the mark. How are we going to see it? Umpire doesn't see it that way.
No, come off
the hands.
Yeah.
A ball up will result, Kev. Take over from where you left.
Umpire throws it up again. Knocked down. The Counter Bay got the numbers here. Taken down there by Carpenter. He kicks it back again, and Kellogg, ever reliable Kellogg, takes another mark.
He never looked when he kicked that.
No. And Kellogg kicks it in. Look, he didn't get 50 metres there too.
Just waiting for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And it's taken out here by Tyson Neal. Tyson Neal's runs around in circles trying to find someone to give it to. I reckon he's given it to the wrong lot out there. And here's a chance for the big fella down there from... Anyway, free kick has been made here to the Creeks. And we're into time on. Creeks kick it across the ground. They've got the numbers out there. Tried to grab hold of him down there with the young fella there in Sweetman. He tried to do this and that. Lockie McGregor should get this
Curtis.
one. And Curtis Perry has run in and put that ball through a goal. And
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Encounter Bay, they've got to roll it out of the middle.
so let's just go up and this can go up and build this.
Yeah, up they go. Goes up, grabs it, gets it, brings it down, kicks it forward. Well done, Tonkin now.
That's 50 metres.
Tonkin comes out and he's 50 metres he's got.
Continually runs straight over
silly.
the mark. He run a metre over the mark.
He's trying to say that the kick from the ruckman was touched.
Well, bad luck, isn't it? The umpire didn't say so.
Yeah.
That's,
So ball with it through Hamish Tonkin. Loads up the footy, goes forward. Can it be a winner for him? No, it can't. Langhorne Creek with it. Blackwell again doing the work. And Blackwell gets it out of bounds and over deep in the pocket. It's a Canterbury end. They need a score out of it and they need a goal score. It's about the only thing that's going to win the game for them at the moment if they don't let Langhorne Creek score again. Ball comes in, Tonkin taps it down, picked up with Jake Dominish, out to the skipper and Perry to Continuary back inbound comes Langhorne Creek. They load up down the line. Lockie McGregor's underneath the footy. Lockie McGregor takes it. He will go. He knows the importance. The kick is on. The kick is 1-on-1. Renshaw gets it down to Callum Howard. It's through for a score. A minor score only. Langhorne Creek go to 10 goals 9 and Canterbury 11-5 and they're going to be out of here. Renshaw
kicks the ball out, goes for it on top side, comes off hand, goes over the boundary line for a throw in on the forward flank for Langhorne's Creek. Baines has certainly chopped himself there and saved a face on it, going under it. So here it goes, boundary umpire comes in from the top side, sets himself up in here. Goes off, the bays are now starting to stack up that back end here, goes off, Tonkin thumps it, off it goes over there, Collett goes off, the umpire says, free kick off the ruck, and he's turned around and
No, you don't get a free kick for that.
No,
it's got to be on the full.
It's got to be the full, but yeah, the umpire signalled that it was out that way, but so boundary now, it's heading more towards the wing, still on that top side, up it goes now. Goes from the back up there, over the back it goes, turn around, Creeks pick it over, Dominish picks it up, smothered over there, and he misses that one with a backward 1 point game here, fellas. 1 point ball game with the Bays with it.
70 to 71.
brings it.
Almost a mark been taken down there by Canterbury. The goal, it says the umpire, they play on with it, kicks it in, and here's a chance now. Dominish kicks it into Continuary. Continuary to mug a name for himself there. Either to get a draw or to win by 5 points, I would think.
Overtime?
Still be another minute, I'd say, but yeah, they put him in front, I think the Bays will drop.
Continue with the football to kick it in from 48 metres. The long punt on its way. It's going to drop on the square. A mark not paid. Rush over the boundary line. Over the boundary line is 71 points apiece. We are into overtime. We have a draw. We're going each end. Renshaw will go short.
You wouldn't want to miss that.
And go short he does to the skipper and Tyson Neal.
Centre half forward if he turns round the Bays.
Load up the 40. A wobbly old kick going up out on the line. Falls short. Crispin in. Bottom of the pack. Umpire will move in and will ball up. A lot of people out there be doing the old slide rule in the abacus at the moment. That is a draw, folks. Ball gets punched away from Callum Tonkin. Picked up by Continuary. Continuary handball over the top. Any score will do. Callum loads up. Goes for home. Hits for the post. Hits the post. It doesn't matter. The Creek are in the front by a point.
The Creek are in the grand final, I would say. He's just got to go for broke here.
Renshaw now loads up and Canterbury have to go. Callum Tonkin flies up early, doesn't bring the football down. Baldock works overtime. In they go, they run it to the boundary line and it's gone out. They can't waste time. That was surely a point.
Probably about 30, 40 seconds.
Yeah, that'll be about all.
It's enough to get a kick down the line if they can get the carry. Callum Tonkin has got to work overtime. He does. Out the back door it goes. It can work. Fraser Tonkin gets the kick away. Needs a mark. A mark needs to be paid. Picked up by Neville. Neville gets a kick forward. There goes the siren. The one-on-one would have come down. The one-on-one doesn't matter. The siren has sounded. And the game is won by Langhorne Creek by one solitary point. 10 goals, 12. To Encounter Bay 11-5. That is unofficial. We'll wait on the goal umpires. What an amazing clawback. Encounter Bay, I thought they might have stolen it away from them.
So it's 10 goals, 12 to 11.
11 goals, 5. That's what the scoreboards have at the moment.
1 point. So
72 to 71.
Amazing game of football.
Yeah, it certainly was. The Creeks, the Bays jumped them. The Creek come back at them, and certainly was going on. So we haven't been wrong. The scoreboard has been wrong before.
Oh,
so
yeah, no, we're
we'll
never
check it in. So the Creeks will have another week off. And I tell you honest truth, I don't know if that'll do them much good. They've come back from a big
game.
They've come back from a big rest, haven't they? Rested their players. They've played one match and a tough one, and now it's come back. They'll have another week off.
Well, Bay supporters, you'll be devastated. No, I
They
thought that
will.
start of that last quarter, they were coming back and they were running for home.
Yeah, just a couple of those misses that they should have kicked
Couple of
goals.
misses.
They were close enough.
But then, I mean, why do you say that? A couple of
the
misses.
Creeks had
Langhorne
them.
Creek had just as many misses too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah, they had lots of misses.
Yeah.
Goal umpires,
Yeah.
flags,
Yeah.
scoreboard is
That is
correct.
correct.
Langhorne Creek by a point. 10 goals, 12. Encounter Bay, 11 goals, 5. On our FBA scoreboard, goal kickers, Trev.
Goal kickers for Langhorne Creek. We have Lachlan McGregor with 2, Curtis Perry with 2, Jared Kellett with 2, and we have singles 2, Matthew Dominish, Caleb Howe, Jake Dominish and Mervyn Continuary. For Encounter Bay, 3 to Joshua Graham, 2 to Nicholas Marshall, and they have singles out to Braden Renshaw, Reece Kleinig, Daniel Toole, Callum Tonkin, Tyson Neal and Elijah Horrocks.
Yes, well, what can you say, eh? What a finish. What a
It's an amazing finish.
I mean, that's worthy of a grand final, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, both sides had their chances to win, especially in the last 5 minutes or so, and you'd have to say they blew their chances, wouldn't you? I mean, it wasn't
Well,
a good play on the other side because there was shots from goal, gettable shots from 35 metres out.
Yeah.
Both sides missed it. One hit the post. The other one, Jared Crispin's didn't even hit the post. I think it went the other side of it. There were times where they perhaps shouldn't have played on and did. But, I mean, it's easy to go back, but it's easy to sit here.
Yeah, it's just the pressure out there.
Pressure was
that goes
out.
onto it.
And the pressure was given to Encounter Bay from Langhorne Creek in that third term. I mean, they kept them goalless in the third term, and Encounter Bay were up and about. They were winning the game all the way around.
Yeah.
But that start and the last from Encounter Bay was an absolute beauty. But 5 minutes in a quarter doesn't win you the whole quarter. So Langhorne Creek
like the
champions.
saying is, even though the Creeks had opportunities up this end, if the Bays had kicked another one, it would have hurt the Creeks more. They wouldn't have been up and running as much. So, great game by them all. The players were all good, so it was great enjoyment.
There's no bad injuries. It looked like
No,
it didn't look like there was anything for anyone.
No, so it's game on again. Well, Encounter Bay got to get there now, don't they?
Yeah, well, we're up there. They've got to go around again.
There's no guarantee that they can beat the the winner of tomorrow.
Oh, no. It's so wide open. We talked about it earlier today with a few people out there, and it still can stop 4 down. It's any one of the 4's good enough to go on.
I think the Bays, if they were thinking, would probably think, well, if Wollonga can knock off McLaren tomorrow, they would prefer it that way. But then again, they've had to stick on McLaren
and Wollonga as well. So the Bays have been the biggest improvements, I think, come on through as they've been rolling along. Been sticking it right around there. So that was just a great game with 40, unfortunately. They put 1 point. There's got to be a winner out there somewhere. There was always going to be a winner before we left, but it was Langhorne Creek. Didn't need the overtime. There were about 35 seconds far from it. But a kick there, I think, was Jared Keller. Wouldn't hit the post right over the top, so we'll put him in front. So final scores here for the day in the second semi-final is Langhorne Creek go on 4th to the grand final. They get to play at home in their home grand final over at Langhorne Creek in a couple of weeks' time. 10 goals, 12, Langhorne Creek defeated. Encounter Bay, 11 goals, 5.
Don't forget the games tomorrow, the grand final of the Mini Colts over at Yakkaloo.
Don't forget that one.
At 8:30 in the morning, you know that, you got to dress up in your whites.
Yeah.
so,
Thank you for that.
So there's that game early in the morning, and we'll see who wins that one. And what is it? It's
Wollonga and Victor Harbour.
And Victor Harbour. And then we go on with the games from... let's put down, I can't remember what they are. We'll see them in the games of football.
Back into the junior Colts, don't we? We've got to flip back a couple of pages here in your little book here.
And if you want to make sure you've got a ticket in tomorrow, you get one online. You can get them through Eventbrite.
Travel will find it. All fingers and thumbs.
Whatever you want, if you can't find it.
That's it indeed. Yeah. So we'll start back in the junior Colts. It'll be, Langhorne Creek and Wollonga in the junior Colts tomorrow. It'll be Wollonga and McLaren Vale in the McLaren in the senior cots. And in the reserves, it's a bit of beauty. Encounter Bay and Langhorne Creek in the reserves. Looking forward to that one. But the blockbuster match tomorrow will be Wollonga North. Wollonga and McLaren take out each other in the first, second semi-final tomorrow down at Yankulilla. And like Kev said, gates open at 7:30. Mini Colts start at 8:30. That's in their grand final, and we roll on from there.
Roll on from there to this time tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Who's left?
Yeah, that's about it. So we run it down. We'll lose a couple more sides tomorrow. So interesting game. A great game of footy. That was good to call that one. She had a bit of everything in that game, didn't it? So bad luck to Encounter Bay. They get to roll on again another week, but Langhorne Creek 1 point winners.
Get ready with your computers and phones or whatever to watch tomorrow's game, because I think you'll find another one equally as interesting as this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Might be a bit more bruising on it.
Could be. Anyway, we'll see what happens. So watch it tomorrow and listen to, if you can't get there, listen to 90.1 and we'll take you through the game again. And let's hope that the weather doesn't affect it. But of all the weather that was supposed to be here today, we've got nothing, not a thing.
Let's get it all packed up.
Yeah, let's get it packed up before we say too much. Anyway, thanks Ian for your efforts today, and to Steve.
Yeah,
Chris Adams up the top, and Chris,
truck behind us.
Anyone else that happens to give a hand to make this thing work. So.
Yeah, well done to Wollonga Football Club today, hosting the second semi-final. Did an outrageous job down here. Amazing. Barbecues are going, plenty of seating, plenty of views around the ground, and the weather they turned on to us. Who listens to a weather forecast? That's it from us. 90.1 GSFL second semi-final done and dusted. Langhorne Creek by a point. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.